One, two. What up, Kamikaze? Let's go. Double tap that screen. There they go. It's your boy D-Dub. I ain't said a word, but you know what I'm saying. And I said, damn. With the real angel in the building. We got the Band-Aid gang about to pull up. We got 6. Double tap that screen. Let's go. Shout out to everybody there on the vertical side. We right here. Let's go. Mic check 1, 2. We got an exclusive live. We got Milliz. We got the Great Spills of Tea. Shout out to the whole Band-Aid gang. We got something we want to address. God is good. What you did, you played with the Most High, and you thought you wasn't going to get caught. Yeah, but they kicked you straight in your ass. Shout out to all the ancestors. Shout out to grandmama and them. All the fallen soldiers, all the lost ones, all the ones that's looking over us as we live this life that they once lived. I said, damn, we were hurt. Band-Aid gang. Let's go. Double tap my screen, hit that like button. We got 8 in the building. Y'all know how I do it. Y'all know how I hold it. Yeah. Let's go. I can't make this shit up. We got.
Yeah.
We got my sister up in the building.
What's up, bro?
Let's go.
We about it.
Yeah.
I said we about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, play that shit one more time, bro. They must
Y'all
don't know.
hear.
We live this life.
Yeah. We've been down there with, you know what I'm saying? We've been in the scratching and scraping for shit before. We know how I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what these clowns don't know.
Hey,
about
what's
our
going
life.
on tonight? The D1, the one. What's up going on? Thank you for coming. I'm glad you caught me. We right here. Thank you for coming. Nurse 59, I love you. Get here.
They gonna keep playing and they gonna fuck around and find out.
See that? Oh, I can't wait. I'm gonna be quiet, sis, because I think people need to hear this shit. Yeah, I said, damn.
Yeah.
About to kick they in their ass.
That part.
Yeah, let me turn this shit off, because I've got to get straight to it. I ain't got much time. I got to go spend some money. I said, damn. Hit the like button. Let's go.
That's what they mad about. We got it. I said we got it.
We about it. We about it. You know we about it.
Nurse
Yeah,
59. What's up, baby? Wonderful,
You know
Bill.
we
What's up, baby?
Body. North South Carolina. Be body.
Yeah, we in this motherfucker.
What up? Who is wonderful? Bill. Don't get
What's up?
Who is that?
I don't know. They in the building.
Is
Welcome.
it a troll?
Nah. They said what's up?
What it do? What it do? What it don't do? What it don't? What it don't do? Hey, what up, gang? Salute to everybody in the chat.
Salute.
Shouts out to everybody. I want to give a special shout out to everybody that came and visited. I want to give a special shout out to you, Yolanda, for the birthday wishes and everybody that gave me a birthday wish yesterday. Yes, it was my birthday yesterday. I really don't do birthdays, but I'm so happy that people was happy that it was my birthday. So I just want to thank everybody. It's a blessing, you know. Really, it's my Mother's Day because she had me on that day. So she the one that, you know, pushed me out and had to go through all those centimeters, work her way to 10 centimeters to be able to push me out. So, you know, I give that day to her. So that's more important because she almost lost her life having me. So, happy birthday,
September,
Mother's Day.
Virgo, where you been at, baby?
Hey, what up, Sep?
How you
What up,
been?
Hey, September Virgo. Hey, how's everybody
We got the
doing?
gang in the building.
Yes, we got 9, and you know man, it's just another day that we glad that, you know, we've been being very, very quiet and strategic on how we have been moving on these YouTube streets. Some people call it YouTube streets, but we don't call it streets because we know in real life that this is not streets. We know that you got dope things thinking it's, the real streets because they can't go outside. You know what I'm saying? They can't go outside. They got charges. The only time they get to go outside is when they get them a snack or a cash app. Yeah, they get a cash app to be able to go outside. Then they sneak outside to go to spend the money. See, we ain't sneaking and geeking around here. This ain't the Geek Sneak channel.
Period.
We don't have no warrants for our arrest. We're not hiding for any. I know I ain't hiding for any case that I had done got. I ain't hiding from nothing. Because, I ain't got no reason to hide. I can travel all 50 states of America. I am very close-knit to my family, to my children, to my loved ones. That's a blessing. That is a blessing. When I talk to my sister Yolanda on the phone, now I gotta go do this with my daughter. I gotta go take care of this. That's what you call real. That's what you call people out here being industrious and taking care of their children. But everybody that's watching, you motherfuckers need to be ashamed of your goddamn self. What are you talking about? Why they need to be? Why they got them? Why is anybody even watching them people over there? Didn't we tell y'all to let us watch them? Don't give them no views. If your ass go over there and look at that dope fiend shit, you better come right out and don't go no more. I said, damn. Because that's what it is. The only reason you going over there listening, I know, because they look like they stupid. And you want to laugh. But don't stay over there too long and don't go back. Once the first time you hear them say that stupid shit, get off and don't come back. Let me, YG, and the boogeyman do the rest. Because what they do is tell on themselves. And what we do is we document it. Because we didn't come on here talking about I can't wait to when love go to the stove. I can't wait. We don't get on the internet saying we can't wait when Pedo Lou, when we get off the truck or when Pedo Lou go, we can't wait. We don't do that. We don't be online talking about, I got a PI that's watching now. So put a 1 in the chat. And don't be scared. What up, man, boy? Put a 1 in the chat. Stop being scared of these people. Because I ain't scared. And see what they done said is, see what you did, you disrespected my friends. And even my foes know. See, the bad thing about it is the niggas that's my foes know you lying.
Right.
See, the niggas that don't like me sitting up there looking like this nigga know he lying. That's the thing about it. You can't get on this internet and come from the church sector where you was praying. You was over there praying, Pedo Lou, going over there on people's channel, trying to scheme for a cash app, sleeping in a blanket with that little girl. See, that's what you did. You went over there trying to scam for money. And we got it. We played it. We're not going to keep going back and forth with you dope fiends, drug addicts, stomach touching your back because you ain't got nothing to eat.
One foot in the grave.
Growl, you probably fart. If your stomach growl, you probably fart on YouTube, bro. And that's sad that you sit up there on YouTube, steal people lingo, you steal people's style, you start sounding like a woman, Pedo Lou. You know you're starting to sound, you're calling mud duck. What is a mud duck? That is the most dumbest word I hear coming out of a melanated person to describe a melanated person. So you're saying a mud duck, you're racist to your own kind. So you feel that you're more lighter and a mud duck is a dark-skinned person. Because that's what you said. Hit the like button. But see, in our race, as melanated people, there is not one better than the other. Even my light-skinned friends know that. So when I got light-skinned friends that's solid, and my children are light-skinned, So when you call someone a mud duck, you're disrespecting my kids. See, we ain't cut like that. Because my kids can say, because my grandkids are Honduran. They have Honduran. So it's so good to hear my grandbaby. She looked just like a Spanish girl. So my grandbaby can say, my granddaddy dog. My granddaddy a black man. My granddaddy dog. Oh, ain't that beautiful? Ain't that beautiful when you see that beautiful little girl grow up and she can say, my granddaddy black as you. My granddaddy blacker than you. You lying, man, Maya. No, he is. He has a picture of my granddaddy. Naomi can do that. My grandbabies can do that. That's a beautiful thing. But we got a person on the internet calling people mud ducks, and they dark people, black people. But they want to fit in. But here's the thing, Pedo Lou. Today was your day. Today was your day. I'm quiet for a reason. Everybody knows, the 14 people that's in here knows why Pedo Lou does what Pedo Lou does. Why does Pedo Lou do what he does? Because Pedo Lou's strategy is there's a countdown between when One Love has to go to that court date. One Love, I got you. I swear to God, I'll get it off. I'll get C-Dub to freak out. I'll get him to put my picture up. I'll get him to do something to get those videos down so when you go to court. Yeah. But it didn't work. So what we did was, everybody, let me ask you something, Mr. Pedo Lou. Want me to tell you just cap. And I'm not saying everybody. I'm solid. Everybody knows me. I'm solid. I'm not the type of person that will go fucking with people. I don't do that.
Bro, you there? Miss Liz.
Hey everybody.
Okay,
Hey,
cool. You can hear me. He must have faded out a little bit. These
I'm
people
here,
have
sis.
been.
I'm here.
Okay, go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Go ahead, bro. Yeah, I can hear you
Again,
now.
my bad. Sorry, sis. We will put the fire out. We don't pick with people. I never got on YouTube to come and pick with people. When I met Essie Berry, I was being someone that did something that did not know. Let's make that clear. September Virgo, Mad Boy, all these people that know the past, my past, they're still here today. They ain't like, oh, fuck Dub cap. Nah, that shit bullshit. That didn't happen. If C-Dub was what Pedo Lou and Sparkle and One Love wants me to be, then tell me why is all the same people following me? Because you know why? Because each and every last one of those persons knew I kept it real all the way to where I am. I got doxxed. Well, so what? So what? I don't care about doxing to me, and I don't care who doxed. If that's how you win. I'm not mad at no one who wants to win. If that's your way of winning, good. I don't win by doxing people. That's cool. Sometimes you have to fight the same way people fight. But I will drag your ass on this internet with my mouthpiece alone. And then don't let me see what you look like. Even if you're a pretty motherfucker, I make you look ugly. I said damn. Because I'm going to find a way. I'm going to find a way to do you all type of ways. Because, for one, I don't pick. And for someone to be picking with YG, Peanut, Boogie, Miss Liz, and everybody, they a hater. Because they don't get on this internet fucking with nobody. So let me tell you something, Mr. Pedo Lou. Pedo Lou, You don't know nothing about this sector. You should have stayed your praying ass over there in the praying sector. But your prayers ran out over there. And they kicked you out. And you brought your limpy ass over here with that rotten ass mouth and thinking that we had a toothbrush for you. There's not a toothbrush made for those teeth. There's not a toothbrush made for those teeth. And then you tried to flex and talk about George. George ain't man time denied that he asked for a cash app on this motherfucking internet. Let's make that clear. Let's make that clear. That's what people do on here. Some people are more flamboyant with saying, hey, send me a cash app. Some people are not. Some people they swallow their pride and they say, you know what? Man, you know what? I'm doing bad. I got a bill over here. Can somebody please help me with a cash app? Ain't nothing wrong with that.
How much was this cash app that they talking that happened 2 fucking years ago? Move the
It
fuck
wasn't
on.
number like $5 or $10. It wasn't
Like,
much.
they need to go move the fuck on. This is what I'm saying. They mad that George is growing. George is over 1K subscribers, and he decided to leave them the fuck alone because they're nothing but problems.
Boogeyman said he brushed one tooth at a time. I said, damn.
They're nothing but fucking problems. All of them.
Boogeyman said he brushed one tooth at a time. Why does he brush one tooth at a time, Boogie? Please let me know. Do we need some Sensodyne? Is it Sensodyne?
Them teeth through. That's from neglect. That's from neglect.
Now let's go back, y'all, because we gonna make it clear. Because see, for one, a broke motherfucker make the best crooks. So y'all remember what I just said. A broke person will make the best crook.
Well.
Did you say well like the church? Well. Okay. A broke person make the best crook, Band-Aid gang. So listen to this. Pedo Lou brings his goddamn shark mouth, trap jaw, I'll break a sword with my teeth mouth ass motherfucker. Come along. And then never come along during the Essie Berry sector. When I was there, and I ain't gonna say there ain't no goddamn Essie Berry sector. Let's just say during when I was with Essie Berry, because Essie Berry never had a sector. Is that shade, C-Dub? No, it's not. Because we wasn't even saying sector before we met this weirdo George Jefferson's son. Until we met George Jefferson's son, I didn't know nothing about no goddamn sector. So we was over there. See, some of these people is called clout chase. When you don't do what they want you to do, when you want them to do, fast enough for them to do, and when you got some talent and they start to feel like, man, this nigga doing too much, he taking. That's what kind of happened with the Essie Berry sector. And everybody thinks that I have a problem with Essie. I don't. Because if I was dead, I would really drag her. I don't need to drag her. She could drag me back. Dragging can go both ways. Let's make that clear. I'm a peaceful nigga. I didn't get on YouTube and I told people that when I started, even Essie. Hey, I see the situation you got going on with Steve Harvey or whatever, if and the book. Yes, I thought Spook was Steve Harvey. When the camera dropped, I repeat, it wasn't him. So when it's not him and someone is telling me Steve Harvey was there, yes, he was, C-Dub. And I'm saying, what am I supposed to say? Essie was somebody that was close to me. And I was believing her. So when you tell me, when Yolanda tells me I'm solid, she better stay to it. Miss Liz, she better stay to it. Boogie better stay to it. You don't run across many people like me, and people like me, you don't run across many people like them. So I held her to that. So when that camera dropped and Spook face showed, and now you're trying to tell me, didn't you see Steve Harvey was there? When Spook mouth was moving, so how as hell Steve Harvey gonna be talking and Spook know exactly the words gonna come out of Steve Harvey mouth to make his mouth move that way? Can somebody please tell me that? It's impossible. Because first of all, when Spook's camera dropped, he fucked up. And you know what that fucked up? It fucked up Essie's whole storyline. And that's just being honest. And I'm not going to sit up here and act like a punk and be scared of that. I'm not a punk. I'm not nobody's punk because what I'm saying is true. Do you have a problem? So, and I'm going to get to you, Essie, because you're probably watching for the bushes, because it's funny how they still got all these same videos of you trying to drag me. So are you somewhere in a cut? Well, if you're in a cut, and since you got Linda Dorsey over there, Sayonara and Michael, well, I'm still not going to do you the way I could do you because I've done enough. I've done enough. So I'm going to say it to you like this. When someone says to you, Miss Liz and Yolanda, Steve Harvey was right there. No, he wasn't. I know it. I'm watching everybody. It was 50 people in the chat. And they're watching when the camera drops, Spook talking, and they know it. So you want me to go on live tomorrow and say, y'all, Steve Harvey was there. He was talking to, no, I can't do it anymore. So as a friend and did not want to lose the friendship, I said, well, you know, he could have been there, but I really want to say, hell no, he wasn't there. But when you're trying to convince me to do something that's going to ruin my credibility on YouTube, I'm not doing it. I'm going to do regular shit. You don't want to say something like that because you don't know how they're going to crash out. So you smoothly try to make your way up out of this shit. Well, I'm going to just go ahead and shut the door real close and leave like that. But it didn't work. So when I didn't want to push that narrative, now my DNA test is fake. But everybody saw all the work her and Storm Monroe did. Everything on that DNA test was real. So Essie Berry, you're not going to step online without any good credibility, and which really don't have any. But at the same time, everyone knows my DNA test is totally real. So you did it to ruin what I didn't want to push your narrative. So I told my sister this, gang, I will never, ever become friends with a CC that says, you know what, I like your talent. Come on my channel and rock a show with me. And I will never be their friend. Because I learned that from Odin. Odin found me. I think I'm not dick handling. Come over here. But when people cling to my voice, and when I talked about the Dolph case, how my narrative was better, he got jealous. It's some jealous niggas on this internet, y'all. It's some jealous niggas on this internet. Do not become friends with a CC that's doing more numbers than you, but you have talent, and you come over there and pop your shit. Because if you start doing better than some of these sensitive motherfuckers, they'll try to dox you and do you all type of ways. Just to keep people away from you. That's why when me and YG came in this bitch together and Boogie, and we lost channels, Boogie lost channels when I did. At the same time, we made a vow that we're going to be loyal to each other.
Yep.
And when YG said, you know what? I said, YG doing way more numbers than me. Way more numbers than me. Started off like Dub. I'm nervous. Said, sis, you got this shit. Do this shit because I believe in her. I believe in her, and I always have, and I know her name be backing her up 100%. That's what you call a friend. I ain't got your back, I got your side. So when you blow up, you know another motherfucker would have hated and said, "Oh, I'm gonna turn on her."
That's what they jealous about. Drop the link for the books. They jealous. They mad because they've been saying, oh, they're going to split up. They're going to split up. No, what we got is solid. Everybody over there that went at each other's neck. They scraping and scrambling and doing whatever they can to stay what they consider relevant, and they're not.
And what their relevancy is what, sis? Clout chasing.
Yep, clout chasing and trolling. That is their MO. Clout chasing and trolling. They've been on here for years doing the same shit. We got a crack addict over there in his 60s with one foot in the fucking grave, looking like the Walking Dead, not eating, living in a nasty ass house. I seen what the fuck you put in Danny Robertson chat too, nigga. I might go ahead and hop over there and tell her to block your motherfucking ass. Quit taking out bullshit over there, Sparkle. Danny Robinson don't give a fuck about that bullshit you saying about no Whitney Houston unalive bullshit. Keep that shit from over there. Because if I put a bug in her ear on what you doing, your fucking ugly ass will be blocked.
And here's the clout chase too, sis. Why you say that? The clout chase is this. I have nothing to prove anybody. When you know law, you know law. When you know what's right, you know what's right. If anybody now go and type in C-Dub on Google, it's going to say Brandon Ray J's brother. My sister Yolanda has seen conversations with me and my father. There's been conversations.
Real recent. That they don't have no...
Fiend plays a video with my sister saying, I heard about this. She just heard about me. Brandy was supposed to say only got one brother. That's Ray J. I don't know what's going on. But we also have the video after all of that where Ray J say, yeah, that's my brother. But these people, listen what I'm saying, gang. I'm not clout chasing off of them. I'm just telling you what the clout chasers are using against me for clout. I don't talk about this shit every day. I could be going on every day, and I know that's why people respect me. Because I could be really, I'm popping now. I can really go keep talking about that shit for fame, for clout. I'm doing numbers on my other channel. I don't talk about it because I'm humble. But these haters keep talking about it, saying my DNA is fake. So all you have to do, everybody, is go to Google and type it in. C-Dub. I didn't make it YouTube say it, but YouTube says what? Brandy and Ray J's brother. Now, if I was defaming my father's and everyone's character, right? If I had someone out there, y'all, saying that I was their dad, a child, out there saying that I was their dad, and I knew I wasn't that child's dad, right? And I'm famous. You know what I'm gonna say? Hold on, that ain't my I'm gonna take that person to court for defaming my character. Why haven't I been taken to court? Why is there pictures of me and my brother? Why is my brother admitted who I am? Why is the text messages when Yolanda seen my father acknowledging me as his son? But that's nothing big to me. I don't get on the internet and floss that shit. When it's time for me to speak, when the Most High wants me to speak, I speak. Because I believe in self. I love myself. I backed up my mother with a story that I didn't want to get into. I've said that. I didn't want to deal with Essie. I didn't want to go there. But she wanted to. I got a book coming out, and it's to inspire young Black women that went through, that had a child. And she had a good line. I said, okay, cool, Ma, I'll do it. Then it went further into my father. And my mother still never disrespected my father, which because my mother is just not that tight. And at a time, Boogeyman, because I was such a fucking nuisance, he said, you know, I'm going to dox him. Because this effort don't stop. Because I was fighting something that Boogeyman, which is on the platform, said to me, you don't know nothing that you're talking about, C-Dub. You don't know Essie Berry. And the more and more I looked more into the story, and it all made sense. And I just didn't run over there. I didn't say, hey, I'm taking over Michigan. No. Michael Dope Fiend Pedo Lou don't know a motherfucking thing. Nurse 59 does. Mad Boy. September Virgo knows. Boogeyman was telling me a long time ago. When I was with Essie, you'll find out. You'll find out. After that, they reached out to me and said, you can come tell your story, bro. I didn't go over there cloud chasing. Am I right, Boogie?
You're right. I reached out to you and your mother.
And that's why I respect him. That's why I said, you know what? I always knew Even at a time Spook was my partner. Before Spook met this weirdo One Love, he turned into I don't know what. But that's why I gave him multiple chances, because I said, you know what? It's a drinking problem. Okay. I got people with alcoholism in my family. I do. So I kind of understood. But I knew the real Spook. And so did that woman One Love. So, you know, at the same time, being forgiving is the type of person that I am. Like, you know, and sometimes it jacks me up. But at the end of the day, Boogie, the boogeyman, has always had his doors open for me. And I'm going to always return the favor. And I will never, ever betray him, Miss Liz, for nothing, because I've been with them from day one. And if you don't like it, you can kiss where the sun don't motherfucking shine. Period. Period. And that's just what it is. And that's how we roll. That's how we fucking roll. And that's why we are undefeated till this day. Because we don't fuck with people. The truth didn't. I'm telling you guys, everybody that's in here, I don't know what happened on with UP. I don't fuck with UP. UP don't fuck with me. I don't get into other people's battles. I just don't. If it's not about my shit, I'm cool. But I'm going to ride for Boogie when he needs me to. I don't have to fight Boogie wars or say, you don't never hear me say anything about UP or anything.
Right. But that's what they do, bro. They try to drag people into their shit. They sit back. They are nothing but shit starters. They trying to see when to spark off the next thing, because they're too ignorant and illiterate to produce real content.
And Essie Berry has told them, don't fuck with dude. Dude know what he doing when it comes to tracking. When I do what I do. Essie told this nigga that. You pop around. It ain't no shade, but I'm keeping real. Essie, you know what it is. You know I'm not the motherfucker you want to get on here and fuck with. Me and Boogie is not the one. We not the one.
What you got. He want that. He want that it factor. He want to be. He's so fucking jealous of you. It's disgusting. He mad that you got a group of people around you that care about you. He don't have that.
But
he on his app in his real life. Hold on, bro. He don't have none of that. He ain't got no mammy, no pappy, no nothing. None of them motherfuckers over there. No family. They don't fuck with him. He had a whole domestic charge for putting his hands on somebody in his household. This motherfucker is a piece of shit. Go ahead, bro.
You're right, sis. But here's the thing. Watch this. Essie Berry, unspoken, I don't know you. But I'm going to say what the fuck I got to say. If you know Boogie, UP, you said it yourself. He will find out everything about you. That's what you said, UP. And I'm not saying no disrespect to you. You said it. Boogie will find everything about you out. Essie Berry said the same thing. Essie Berry told me the same thing. Boogie Man, between y'all and I, Boogie Man used to have me scared, but he didn't know that. Remember, Essie used to say, Angel, you better be careful because he can have people right outside your house and they'll be driving around the car. I'm like, what? I got to looking out the window and shit. Because the way he moves. Because the way he moves, he don't fuck with you. So all that bullshit that people say, it is what you say. I'm telling you my testimony. I was fucking with Boogie Man every day when he wasn't saying shit. Worse than Michael. Michael's a peon. Pedo Lou is a peon. Pedo Lou ain't shit.
Yeah.
He don't know how to put the pressure on. I was on Boogie every day, laughing and giggling. Yeah, come on. He wouldn't say nothing. But when he did, he made it count. And that's what Boogeyman does. He makes it count. So all you motherfuckers that come along and looking at, y'all don't, all the channels are gone. All the channels are gone. This pedo that comes in telling a story, even Essie channel was gone. The channels are gone. My channels are gone. It has the whole history. Boogie's channels are gone. It has the whole history. Pedo Lou, you don't know nothing about this sector to come in and say anything about Essie Berry, because Essie Berry know more than you, motherfucker, about me. And she know you fucking with the wrong one. But let me tell you what you did. And this is for UP. And this is for you, Essie Berry. What's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. We have played the audio of this man on YouTube and all the 20 people that's in here right now. Most of these people was watching the live when it happened. Put a 1 in the chat if everybody saw the actual real footage when Pedo Lou told on One Love and talked about the hit. You can't get on here and get on your channel and say we using AI, nigga.
Here's the deal. But here's the deal. What he don't know, and he keeps begging to get in front of a fucking judge. And he's taking us to court. Now he begging us to sue him. Nah, bitch ass nigga. Do what the fuck you said you was going to do. Because when we get in front of a judge, that content sits on a whole nother fucking app stamped with a date that it happened. Earhead.
Bingo.
And you think you can fool these people? Hold on, bro. You think you can fool these motherfuckers? Y'all keep pleading y'all cases on YouTube like a motherfucker give a fuck, or if that's going to persuade the judge. Like,
I got 5 friends with 3 domestic charges, robbery, all type of cases. And they got jobs. They doing better than these dope fiends that's worried about what a motherfucker got on their record.
They need to talk about their own record. You running around here talking about Danielle beat women in this. Now, what the fuck did you do to your mother? Rock mouth, nasty mouth, gutter mouth. What did you do to that girl under 16? What did you do to her?
I beat him. Didn't they say I beat Angel?
Yeah.
Did Boogie ever say when we was beefing that I beat Angel? Not one time did he even go to that level to make up a lie and say, I heard C-Dub beating up Angel. I got the audio. Never played the audio. Where is the audio where he said that we've heard him numerous amount of times say, I got the audio where C-Dub said that he'll go over and grape One Love's children. Have some dope fiends do it.
He also said he has the audio of you saying what you're going to do to Princess's son. We ain't heard it yet.
Ain't heard it yet.
So if y'all want to sit over there with that rock mouth motherfucker that does nothing but tell fucking lies through his hot ass stink ass breath, he never has not one fucking receipt. He makes shit up and hope that it stick. So if y'all want to listen to his hot ass mouth, then go ahead. Go ahead,
watch this. We're gonna pop him before we get to the tea. I talked to Tony Harvey, Boogie, Miss Liz. So, because everything we put out, it has to be official on this channel. So, I'm going to give you an example where I have to fear for my life, right? And we're going to wait for that live for YG to do that live, right? Because everybody has a date time. Now, Pedo Lou, let me do you all type of ways real quick. You said that I was audio years ago that I said that I would have a dope fiend come to Texas. With you knew back then I worked in Texas. And One Love has not one time said that C-Dub don't work in Texas. Because One Love been knowing I worked in Texas. But she wants that. She knows that I work in Texas. But we was cool with her, and I'm gonna show y'all the tread that we still ain't looked at the whole tread. I still didn't bring it out, but I'm gonna bring it out because I'm a real nigga like Kunta Kinte on Roots. And I'm gonna tell you the truth. One Love been knowing I've been working in Texas. I ain't seen her get on Sparkle platform one time and say, he work in Texas. But she been knew it. When I met her, Essie knows that I work in Texas. Since Pito Lou know Essie, that even my people in this chat know I've been working in Texas. Boogie Man know I work in Texas. When I was beefing with Boogie, I was working in Texas. I said, damn. And that was towards the end of our beef, wasn't it? It was towards the end. It wasn't in the beginning because I was working in Ohio. But here's the thing. Let me tell y'all, you catch Pito Lou in a lie. And that we need to continue to believe what he said on that audio with One Love setting up the unaliving, which is documented. You messed up for the last 4 days because you clout chased it. And we screen record everything. We got the video where you're up there with One Love. When you drop down and you and One Love got this fake narrative like, I'm not going to be up there with him at the same time, but we still work together. When Pito Lou pops up, he says this thing, then One Love pops up. But you messed up, One Love, when you said, what makes you think that when you was talking about George, and you said, George, I don't know why you tried to come at Michael, and you said his name. You fucked up then. So you let everybody know his name was Michael. You fuck up every time. So y'all fuck up because you guys got medical problems. Yeah, you got medical problems. So that's why we sit back and watch, because you make these dumb moves every time. You said his name was Michael. And guess who else fucked up the other day too? The pastor. The pastor said the name Princess. I'm going to just say that on the platform. I'm going to just say that. And like Twizzler said, I'm going to leave that right there. The pastor said the name that starts with a P. Fucked up right then. So which put One Love in the mix. One Love, you got on the platform just the other day and said, you know what you said? I could have Jason Paul. Or you didn't say I could have him. You said, or Jason Paul can do a live on George. You messed up. Because let me tell you what, we do a new era in time so you know how we play the game. What you do, when you guys start running your mouth, I make sure I screen record and I drop the screen while I screen record and I go to what date it is. And I show the date and the time that you're talking. And I screen record and I go right back to you guys talking, and it's all screen recording. So when I show YouTube and I show the judge that I'm not really even messing with these people. Look at this date right here. They're talking about me. And on this date, look what Pito Lou pops up. One Love pops down. They're still talking like they're still cooperating with each other on this date. It's screen recorded. You fucked up.
And he's still bragging about getting cash apps.
And bragging about getting cash apps. One Love said the name Michael yesterday. Michael. Pito Lou kept the lion. He fucked up and brought back the lion. Too busy. You could change that. Now everybody watch him change the lion, but it's too late. I have the date screen recorded, brother. That shows you guys are affiliated. Which when you guys are playing this role like you don't want to be on the platform at the same time, you're already on the platform at the same time. It's dated. When you pop down One Love and he pops back up, you're Hitman. And I'm going to give you another example, Mr. Hitman Pito Lou, where you fucked up again. You made a post today and you have been saying a numerous amount of times that you had a PI watching me. Which you don't, because you're broke. You ain't got that type of money to pay for a PI, and even I don't. You ain't got enough money to pay for no PI, so I know you ain't got one, right? So peep this out, y'all. The dope crack mouth dude is saying he got a PI watching me. He's got a PI watching him. And he don't got the PI type of money. PI charge like $250 a day to watch you. $250 a day. And you gotta fly him in. So you telling me you got a PI watching me going from state to state all the way to California with me and wherever else I go east? You telling me you got a PI doing that? You can't afford it and I can't afford it. So what you're telling me is that you're watching me and you're waiting on me to get off of the truck and bring harm to me because there's no PI watching me. You want to come to where I live, like you just said on the thing, and I don't doubt that you would do it because you have been popped today for being a pedo. You have been popped for being a pedo. And everybody watch how I do him all type of ways. Why is a man, listen to this, YG, Boogeyman, online saying, this gonna pop him right here. I can't wait till you get off the truck, C-Dub. You a menace to society. We gonna get you. You don't need to be on the street. This is what a man saying to me, y'all. And I ain't did nothing to nobody. He waiting on me to get up. Why are you waiting on me to get on the truck when you can do whatever you want to do to me now, nigga? And even if you didn't want to do it, Yolanda dragging your ass. You know where Yolanda stay at, don't you? You got Yolanda. Why you ain't sent nothing to Yolanda? Why you ain't sent nothing to Yolanda to bring her in court? Because we've been calling you a pedo. Why you ain't sent nothing to her? Pedo Lou? Why you ain't sent nothing to Reed? You know where Reed live at? Why you ain't took Reed to court? You know exactly where Reed live at. Why you ain't sent him to nothing to take him to court? You know where he live. He called you a pedo. You know why? Because that hit that y'all wanted to go in your mama, your mammy over there, that you bit off a titty because she can't breastfeed you. Nobody would have breastfeed you. Your mama threw your motherfucking ass away because you bit a titty with them sharp ass motherfucking teeth. You can't get no pussy because you can't eat.
Whenever he gets excited, he drops off. You notice that, Yolanda?
Yeah, he faded out. He faded out.
He
know he can't take nobody to court because it's the fucking truth.
Well, he can't. Truth. He's not going to do it because it costs money to bring people to court. It costs money, and it's not like he has a job. Mm-hmm. We all know because the man gets all crazy when somebody sends him a cash app.
Because don't no woman want to let you go down on it and suck on that pearl tongue because you'll bite it. It's too sharp. Your mouth too sharp. You half shark, half human. A half shark, half human motherfucker mad at me. So, Pedo Lou. The reason why you ain't took them to court because you know why? You're a pedo. Yeah. Can y'all hear me?
We can hear you.
You're a pedo. And you're mad that when I talk, people listen because I've tracked you. You're mediocre. You're no style to me. I'm doing you all type of ways. But what I need to be fearing is a tender dick ass nigga like you that ain't never got no coochie over there talking to your Lady Blue, trying to make sure with Lady Blue, when she get her free apartment, that you can come live your motherfucking ass over there. Because you living over there in Kent City in St. Louis. Yeah, in Springfield, living in Tent City. Nigga, you wasn't barbecuing. I'm out here barbecuing some snugging. You wasn't barbecuing. You was outside barbecuing with the rest of them homeless motherfuckers, nigga. You don't like that? You get mad at me because when I drag you, it hurt. Because every time you say this motherfucker, you starting shit with a nigga that you don't even know nothing about. You keep thinking I'm not a straight nigga, bruh. I'm not your kind. I'm not a little nigga that watch WWF wrestling at the house, bro. I'm waiting on you to come to where I'm at, partner. I'm waiting for you to come where I'm at. I'm waiting for you. I'm never coming to your state to look for you. You want me to come look for you. I'm not. But I will drag you on this thing that they call motherfucking YouTube until your bitch ass come see me, nigga. Yeah, I talk this way because I want you to come. Yeah, I want you to come. I'm invite you. I give you a plate of dog food, nigga, because that's all you can get. A dog food. Sit your bitch ass at the door and eat this pedigree, nigga. You fucking with the wrong one, bruh. I'm not an internet nigga. I do this shit to have fun, nigga. A lot of y'all ain't gonna hear from me when I get home because I chase money, nigga. I run with real goons, homeboy. You fucking with the wrong one. You better get on there and play with Mookie and think about some goddamn it, Ric Flair and doing all that type shit. Cause you come where I'm at, bro, and I don't care what nobody say. I don't fuck with nobody. Bro, I'm gonna knock your top off if you come where I'm at, bro. Disrespecting me, trying to play with me. Because you have got me in fear of my life. And I gotta watch my back. You have threatened my mama. You have threatened my family. You have threatened to come down to where I'm at. You have threatened to have a PI, people watching me that ain't watching me. You have lied and got on this motherfucker and lied about that goddamn pedo charge that we have found out. You have flipped many different channels and changed your name every time we bust your ass on who you really is, nigga. You ain't took nobody else out. You got on there and said your name, Michael Douglas Dawson. Don't be mad at me. You got on there and said that, gang. I didn't say it, and you mad at me, nigga? Tony Harvin, we just put it out, y'all. Today is May 7th, my uncle's birthday. Fuck, boy. On my uncle's birthday, you have been popped, my nigga. I got off the phone. I talked to Tony Harvin, nigga. You popped. You done, bro. You told that man, and everybody just heard this before we knew Michael. We have been claiming this man had this case. Now we found the video where Tony Harvin said that Michael admitted that he had a rape charge.
A rape charge. And not only that, we got the paperwork. We're going to flame your motherfucking ass. We're going to flame you. You need to sit back and fall all the way the fuck back.
This is why he want to unalive us, y'all. This is why he was down with what One Love had to do. One Love flirting with them little duck, no pussy having ass niggas, back child support, riding, stealing cars, manipulated dumbass fuck niggas that get on here. She get her a weak peon ass fluff boy that she know weak. And then she try to manipulate them with a little money because they ain't had nothing.
For Jason Paul, because what this sector don't like is when a white person come in and try to infiltrate. That's why they got on Jelly's motherfucking ass. That's why they got on motherfucking Stormy's ass. Yeah, that's why they on Jed's ass. So I'm going to make it my business to let everybody know we got another one trying to infiltrate.
I'm finna let Boogie talk and get the platform and you and YG. But let me say this, Boogie. I want to say this before I pass the mic. Ain't this the same man? We heard Quay saying, I think he tapped my phone. You tapped my phone. He kept asking me, did I have a social worker? That's what Quay said, you fuck nigga. And it make me mad to get down to the center of my bones to hear this fuck nigga. And someone, I don't care what none of you niggas ain't gotta like me. That girl had talent. Whether she found direction, she had talent. She had power in her voice. She had power. And that fuck nigga right there used all her insecurities against her. I'm the one that told Quay, get you a YouTube channel. The reason why Quay gotta have that YouTube channel was because of me. Because she wanted to fight that nigga. Because what he did to what y'all hear on those videos on how he treated her. She came to me And one of my supporters went off on her, which I didn't let my supporter know, hey, let her talk. My supporter went off because my supporter was tired of all of this shit with Michael and them. And Michael convinced her to say that we set Quay up, which we never did. I had to check that my supporter, man, why did you do that? And I had to feel her at a certain point. She was like, Dove, I'm tired of these people. I'm tired of these people coming over here fucking with you. It was wrong. She went off at that time. It wasn't the time. But Michael manipulated that girl. Oh, that was a play. They set you up. He had that girl come up there and do you like that. Michael, you a evil, demon-ass nigga. And I'm going to tell you how you know he the devil. This same man said he was God. He goes against the churches. He disrespects black people. He called us niggas, and y'all heard that. 21 people in here. You heard that motherfucker call you a nigga. Called y'all black bitches. That's what he called
With the
us.
hard ER, said he need him a white queen.
And he wanted him a white queen.
Well, I have the screenshot of him saying he's not black and he don't want to be black.
That part.
But he's also threatening you again, C-Dub. He said if you get off that truck, he just made a post threatening you again. Somebody needs to get that.
Hot mouth ass motherfucker. You ain't gonna do a motherfucking thing, you hoe ass, stink breath ass nigga.
He'll turn into Casper the Friendly Ghost.
Explain to the people what you did to that fucking girl. That's what the fuck you do, nigga.
Like Tony Harvin said, you are homeless. How you get into somebody else's state? You ain't got no home in the state you in.
No, he will. But Boogie, see, that's the thing, Boogie. I got respect.
He is a sponsor.
But when a motherfucker ain't got nothing and a motherfucker over there desperate like One Love, she didn't put out all that money to spoof. Get this broke nigga something. He feel like his little feelings been hurt. Yeah, he'll pull up. We seen this happen on YouTube many times. That's why you never underestimate your opponent.
Okay, well, if that's what the fuck he want to do, that'll be his last day on earth. That's it. That's all. Go ahead, Boogie.
Now, let me say this last piece, Boogie, before I pass it on.
Come on, man.
Listen to this, sis. I'm a last piece. He called us. This is the key piece of what I'm saying. Somebody mute your mic, Miss Liz. I always know that's Miss Liz from the Echo. Now, look. See how smart I am? All right. Now, check this out. The man said he hate black people, but look at it. Boogie, make sure you screenshot his other profile. Guess what it's called? Brother Man, with a black man as the profile. He got a troll account called Brother Man with a black man, though, but he don't like black people and call us niggas.
He got another one, got a bunch of hippies on it. What was the name of that one? I put it on the email. Let me go look. He got another one where he got a bunch of hippies on the as the backdrop for it. He's got 7 accounts. I have them all. He has as many accounts as Sparkle does. Go ahead.
I'm done. Go ahead and rock the show. I'm good. I just wanted to make that. Bro. I wanted to emphasize that part. He got a channel called Bruh Man with a black dude sitting up there at a table. But you don't like black people. You talk to Quay, called her all type of stuff, and you people are listening to this clown.
Let's stay on Quay. Let's stay on Quay a little bit. Now, he accused us. He accused Teneke, myself, Miss Liz, Yolanda, for doxing Quay. Sorry, I'm still sick, people. But here's the thing. Quay herself said that Pedo Lou was working with private investigator. Do you hear what I'm saying? She said it herself.
Yep.
That Pedo Lou is working with private investigator. And what did we find out? That Pedo Lou was private investigator.
Fucking starting shit in everybody's sector, bitch ass nigga.
He all of a sudden he wants to be my friend. He wants to tell me this and tell me that. It was independent investigator who put Quay's real name out and was doing it on purpose, giving it to people. Look her up. Look her up. She's from here. This is her real name. This is where she's from. Telling people to go look her up. Okay? We didn't just pop up and say, oh, you have a social worker? No, Pedo Lou said it.
Why? Let me ask you a question, Boogie. Why do you think that he was asking those type of private questions on her having a social worker? I talked to Ms. Liz about it. I want to see if you got both kind of was aiming at the same direction. Why do you think that he was wanting to know? And Quay said it, y'all. Y'all go listen to Boogie's channel where she says it. Why would he want to know if she had a social worker?
He was recording her.
Why though? Why did he care that she had a
That's
social
what he
worker?
does, because he likes to embarrass people. He was recording her. He asked her, do you have a social worker? He was recording her so he could play it back of her saying, yeah, I got a social worker. Oh, you and he even said it. She even said she ain't supposed to be on here. She recorded all that. He was recording it all to embarrass her. But let people understand something. She was paying for the StreamYard for him. She was also paying his phone.
How could an ugly motherfucker have somebody doing that? Where do you find these people at?
I put it out what he put on the funeral home's page that he called her wifey.
That's right. Angel said Quay didn't know how he looked. Yeah, maybe she was going from his voice at first. I said, damn.
Yep, but I don't think Quay would have cared.
Me neither.
Quay wouldn't care what he looked like. Quay just wanted somebody to love her. That's it. And he acted one way, but again, the only reason he acted like that towards Quay was because everybody turned on Quay and was arguing with Quay. He joins the party. That's what he does. He'll join the party and get with a group of people. That's what he does. When people are going against somebody, he joins in with them. And then as soon as they figure out who he is and they start turning on him, he goes and joins the other people. How many times have you done that?
Thousands.
Where he jumps ship and goes to the other side, and then something happens or he does something because he wants to be the center of attention. Okay? He likes drama. And he stirs it up. That's why him and Sparkle don't get along, because he knows he can lead Sparkle into arguments. He can make Sparkle do things. To me, the whole thing, and then by saying that we're the bad guys, that we did this, we did that to Quay and Essie Berry. And does Essie Berry know that he was independent investigator and he's the one that doxed Quay? Does Essie Berry know that he used to cuss Quay out? Essie Berry is not doing anything. Let me explain something to you. Essie Berry is not even controlling that page anymore. If you notice, those are all old videos being played over.
Is that really Linda Dorsey, or is he using Linda Dorsey's? Because that name doesn't date with Linda Dorsey.
Well, no, that's Linda Dorsey, and again, he's happy.
I was telling Ms. Liz that it was Linda. She didn't think.
Yeah, he's happy that he thinks Essie sent Linda Dorsey over there. Understand something? Essie is doing something totally different, scamming somebody in a whole nother place, but somebody is using that page, putting up old videos with AI rap songs on it. When have you ever seen Essie not go live?
That part. Essie, exactly. Essie always goes live. So Linda Dorsey, why you doing all that talking if that's you? You know I'm the truth. But at the same time, you know, Essie Berry left all y'all hanging.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna never leave my supporters hanging. Boogie ain't never left his supporters hanging. None of us leave our supporters hanging.
Essie Berry is not making any money on YouTube. And she has 20,000 subscribers. Why is she not making any money? Because she's not running up Storm Monroe's ass anymore. Why? Because Storm Monroe moves on. He goes to other content. Essie Berry does not.
That part.
You know, Essie, he made that poem for Essie Berry, the Day of Reckoning or something. All the people that bullied you. Well, why does Essie Berry get a pass? Because if you know, and I am the Essie Berry expert, 5,000 videos. That's right, 5,000 videos over a 10-year period were made by Essie Berry about one man. 5,000 videos.
So he's going to include Judge Tucker and the Harvey family too?
Yeah.
The Day of Reckoning?
Yeah, 5,000 videos. But she wasn't harassing anybody?
Right. It was Pedo Lou. Let me say this part. Pedo Lou don't know nothing about the story, Boogie.
Nope.
But when we was beefing, Boogie, did I ever disrespect Judge Tucker?
No. Because Judge Tucker didn't have anything to do with
Judge
this.
Tucker. I didn't call Judge Tucker out her name. I didn't say nothing about Judge Tucker because I was in the oblivious thinking that Essie was right. But still, I did not disrespect that judge. But Pedo Lou has disrespected that judge over some stuff he don't know nothing about. Nothing about. And you know what? What the bad part is? It's sad that Jason Paul, you a do boy. And I'm going to tell you how I know you gay. You gay than a motherfucker. And there ain't nothing wrong with it, gang. Ain't no real man that got nuts gonna let somebody put a remote control in their back, a battery in their back, and make them do what you did. And see, what you did is, Pedo Lou, when you told all his charges, you was telling the truth. You was telling the truth. And then you try to say it's AI, but we got ain't nobody playing AI games over here, gang. Because everybody, see, Pedo Lou, this is where you lose your credibility. This is why your numbers ain't number 35 views, 50 views. You got to go on for 6 hours, 3 hours to even get 100 views. You got to do that. Because the same people you think watching you is the same people laughing at your duck ass. Because when you say that it's AI, all them people sat there and watched those lives and you came up there in real time. Because we got a small little sector, if that's what you want to call it. We got a small group of people that watch. And that's why I use this channel for that small group of sectors. But when I do my real content, the YG do what we on our real content channels. And that's what we do. We don't bring that shit over there. Because we know how to goddamn rock a show. We know what audience to aim for and how to do it. You don't, and you're mad about it. They paying for views. Nigga, we don't gotta pay for no views, bro. We talk about what's trending and we know how to goddamn fill in our shit before you go on live. Let's say that. You fucking dope fiend. You say that we ain't got no content? Well, tell me this. Why ain't you one time did a video without talking about us having? You try, but you can't.
That's why they was fucking with George.
Mouth, my nigga.
That's why they was fucking with George.
Ass in your mouth. That's why your teeth rotten, nigga.
That's exactly why they was fucking with George. They got mad because George is growing. We shared him out, and these motherfuckers is still stuck over there with 3-4 people in their chat. Get the fuck on. We don't want nothing to do with you ignorant motherfuckers.
You know, every one of them has a medical condition, right?
Yeah, they do. Rebreathe.
Absolutely.
Pedo Lou has one kidney. Mookie has a feeding tube. His
Jesus.
mama said it. His mama said it, and I have the screenshot of his mama saying it. Okay, Corky, he's retarded. Can't say it any other way. He's retarded. Okay, Sparkle got that disease that ain't going away. Every one of them has something medically wrong.
Or mentally.
Jason is an alcoholic.
Mm-hmm.
Jason has 3 DUIs.
Damn.
That's why the fuck Sparkle does so bitter. He's 60-something years old,
Oh,
old enough to be
Sparkle has
somebody's
an anger
fucking friend.
problem.
No, he
He's
mad
a-
because he's sick and he know he got one foot in the motherfucking grave
Yeah, he does, literally and figuratively.
with a drug habit.
Well,
You fucking piece of
He has
shit.
that delusional. He has that the delusional disorder I talked about. He actually has that. Okay, because think about the lies that he has told. These are not
Right.
little lies. These are not something that people just passes by. These are actual lies that we could look
Like
up.
being with Gene Deals and I unalive Whitney Houston. That's weird.
Yeah. What about the rap group he was with?
Oh yeah.
These are not little lies that people can't look at. I was friends with Whitney Houston. What? I was friends with Wendy Williams' husband. Yeah,
Mhm.
we were together. What?
Yeah.
Yeah, all these are from a mental. It's called the delusional disorder.
Absolutely.
He actually believes these things. He believes he's married to Gene Deal.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't understand something. You do 12, sometimes 15 videos a day, and not one time has Gene Deal popped out of anywhere. 15 videos a day.
And he had babies by Gene Deal.
Oh, but that's even the worst disorder I've ever heard. He had babies. But here's the thing. Look at Gene Deal. Do you think Gene Deal would live in that apartment?
Hell no.
Do you think anyone would live in that apartment besides him?
Pedo Lou,
Right.
I want you to read this, y'all. Pedo Lou, we want you to read this, Pedo Lou. Because when I'm going to tell you something, Pedo Lou, I don't care. You can't hide, nigga. I am going to send somebody over there to serve your punk ass. See, because you said, Pedo Lou said this, gang, Band-Aid gang.
What's
C-Dub,
up?
I know. This how you know he a pedo. He fucked up. C-Dub, I know you been to St. Louis. They said they seen you over here. You know how he said like one love over here. First of all,
What the
I
fuck?
ain't even been in no goddamn in St. Louis. But if you
He's
saying that I've
crazy.
been to St. Louis and I know I ain't been there, right? And I know I ain't been there, but you saying I've been there, but you've been served papers.
Right.
In
Which I will be putting
Springfield.
right.
In
And I'm putting those
Springfield.
receipts out. When I
Right.
go live on the 10th, I will be putting those receipts out. Me at the post
Yeah, put that out.
office. And the post office actually tracking it along with the receipts of the signature. And then I'm going to play that phone call when he had some white man call me from his fucking phone number. It came up on the caller ID.
Bingo.
I'm going
And-
to show that evidence and I will
And-
black out what I need to black out.
And
I
what
will-
y'all
and
hear
I-
today? What y'all hear today on
Wait,
Boogie's
wait.
channel and YG's channel? Y'all hear Tony Harvin say, "We
Yeah.
just found this, y'all. We've been found his charges, but we found the video where he actually, Tony Harvin says he admitted to him that he had a rape charge. You popped yourself, bro, and that's
Oh,
why you
yeah.
over there so mad. You're so mad. See, today was your day, May 7th. Remember this, everybody. May 7th, Pedo Lou was
He faded out again. But another thing too, we're gonna do a marathon. I'm gonna
Yolanda,
take a break. Go ahead. What's up?
Yolanda, I'm
Yeah.
going to send you the audio. I'm going to put it together.
Uh-huh.
I'll I'll put
Mic
it
check,
together.
mic check. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we
Can
can
y'all
hear
hear
you.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dad, we
So
hear you.
I'm gonna put the audio together where he admits that we showed his house.
Bet.
Where he admits that his aunt, we've been supposedly calling his aunt. Okay.
I remember that.
And and the one thing I want everyone to hear is him say, "Oh, my aunt is a prosecutor in the town I live."
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Everyone keeps going. Why isn't he on the sex offender register?
Right.
Why did the within the 2,500 feet of a school get dropped off his thing? Well,
Right.
he just answered it. His aunt is a prosecutor. Remember, I said he did a plea deal.
Yeah.
He made a plea deal. He was arrested for a much higher charge because he admitted to having a relationship with that child.
Yeah.
He admitted it, and she admitted it, and he was caught in the car with her.
Lord Jesus.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. He need not to say nothing to us. Shut your rotten ass mouth. Move the fuck around. Don't talk to us until
So
the
wait a
fuck you
minute.
explain what you was doing with that child, nigga.
So
We're
wait a
gonna have
minute.
a
You mean to
pop-a-thon on
so
his
you mean
ass.
to tell
His mouth rotten.
Yeah, we're gonna
you
have a
mean
pop-a-thon on this nigga on the 10th.
you
Now
I'm going
watch
mean
live
this.
all day.
Sis, I want you to document this. Sis, I'm gonna screenshot this for you for your live.
Yeah. We're
It
going to go
says,
for hours.
everybody,
I'm going
now
to play
listen to
every
this.
Tony Harvin, every prophet speaks the truth. We got so many receipts. We're going to have a fucking ball on the 10th. Go ahead, Miss Liz. What was you
I
going to
just
say,
sent
baby?
you the one. Remember we were looking for that. The
Yeah.
one where the white guy comes up and talks how he
Yes.
scammed him.
Yeah.
I found it.
Yeah, we
I
got
sent
that.
that to you. I sent that to you today.
We're going to have a pop-a-thon. We're going to
you
pop
mean
your ass.
you mean to
Good.
tell me the paralegal
It is
found
very
Yolanda's
funny, y'all.
information, C-Dub's information, and Peanut's information, but conveniently didn't find Michael Dawson's information?
Right.
They're not looking.
Oh, okay.
They're not looking, but supposedly they know who you are, and supposedly they know who I am. But
Mm.
I ain't
They'll
never
never know.
received. I ain't never
Never.
received shit.
Mm.
I ain't got an email. I ain't got no paperwork. Nothing. But you
And I'm gonna-
never hear. Occasionally you'll hear that they're going to sue Christopher Wignall. Good. Sue Christopher Wignall so he can sue all of y'all for the slander and all the shit you've done to him
Make him a
over the last
millionaire.
5 years.
Wait, and another
Right.
thing, too. Wait, another thing. He claimed that fucking short. Anytime that you fucking file a privacy violation, you have to show documents. Okay? So I said his name in that short. I showed them fucking charges. He filed multiple privacy complaints. In order for YouTube to take it down, you have to. So he claimed it. He showed his identification, which further proves that he is and he did what the fuck we said he did.
That's why
You
we
want to
threw
know
the
the reason
cheese
why
out
he's
there
not
and he
going to
did it.
take our black asses to court? Yeah. We put that because that short was old. I've been hid that short. I put it out there to pop his motherfucking ass.
Man, boy, September Virgo, MFD. That's why we put that out there. Because we
To
knew he
pop
was going to
him.
bite the cheese. He
And the
bit the
fucking
cheese.
funky mouth rat bit the cheese.
He's a
Funky
clout
mouth.
chaser.
But Jason put a privacy complaint. Jason put the privacy complaint on that video that Pedo Lou put the privacy complaint on. What the hell is Jason putting the what? I guess that picture looks like Jason, huh?
You're gonna have to provide proof.
Well, that's
You're gonna have
okay.
to provide proof.
Because One Love gave us a picture of Jason, remember?
Okay. This is what these people do, and they all sitting together. They gotta op up to try to fight us. They
And
gotta op up.
also, Boogie, everything corroborates with the hit. Everything corroborates.
But all the names he said are names that we have already heard before from her. Okay, the Spanish guy, we heard his name before from her. Why would he just pull that name out of the hat?
Yeah, the Javier.
Yep.
The payment. The intentions of moving. All of that corroborates.
Y'all there? Y'all still there?
Yeah, we hear you.
I told Pito Lou, you put me in the jungle, I'm gonna come out with a mean coat. So at the end of the day, bro.
Jason is not his real name. Jason Paul is not his real name. He is a voice actor. He is a voice actor. But here's the thing. I have evidence of Jason Paul being around 3 years ago.
But you know what? Even Reed saw Jason Paul. And y'all know where we got that picture, the real picture of Jason Paul, who we got it from.
Mm-hmm. But here's the thing. He's not real, okay? But it was almost 4 years ago, Jason Paul was calling Tony Harvin on his phone, calling him all kinds of the N-word, cussing him out. Tony Harvin put the phone up to the camera, and you could see it. And Tony Harvin said, "That's Jason Paul's number."
What, he was calling him the N-word?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you tell me, pro-black Sparkle and Mud Duck, One Love over there sitting with him, but ain't them the same people that One Love was beefing with? And One Love said that Michael was her stalker, and he came to Texas. See, I'm allowed in Texas because I work in Texas. Michael, why was you in Texas? Oh, we seen, everybody in here seen the video with you threatening One Love. We seen
they got
that.
a history. It's a history of this. It's the history of this.
So, Wingdrum, Levi said, it is very easy to determine. Now, listen, y'all. I screenshotted this for you, YG. It's very easy to determine an AI voice from a human voice. Boogie spoke to this the other day.
Hello, Miss Kane.
AI voices have certain encryption coding.
Right.
He could yell AI all he wants, Band-Aid Gang. Everybody, 20 people in here, hit the like button, because we ain't got to live like this today, not on May 7th, where he exposed himself. I'm going to read it again. I'm finna dig it in.
They have technology to dismantle that lie out of his motherfucking infected ass mouth. Go ahead.
So he going to go to court, YG, talk about that. He going to go to court, talk about that wasn't me. It ain't going to matter.
You could tell, but AI doesn't have a human cadence.
Bingo.
The cadence will always be very straight, and the pauses you'll notice the pauses, and AI can't say certain words.
It jumps too.
Yeah, I know, because I use AI in all my videos to speak for me.
So everybody, we want y'all to understand this when y'all over there watching them, giving them a couple of views. And I know y'all seen it, because this is a small community. So everybody in our community that's watching them, y'all seen this man say it's AI. And y'all know it ain't AI. And it makes him look even worse. So ask yourself, everybody, One Love. When you disappear when he pops up on the platform, is it because you might have to use it against him one day and say that was your stalker? Because you're running from him because once upon a time, you said that Michael was your stalker, One Love. We got 20 people in here. We've seen the video on YouTube, and I still have it, where you said that Michael, I got the audio, One Love. Do you want me to play it? Because you did say it. You said Michael was your stalker. You said Michael was your stalker. One Love. And then you... Everybody, y'all remember that was in here. Everybody, we got 18 in here. That Michael and One Love. Michael popped up out of nowhere, and One Love and him got to arguing. Michael dropped down that day. One Love stayed up. One Love acting like she was willing to talk it out. Next day, Michael comes up. I said, well, let me call One Love, because when Michael dropped down, because I was going in on Michael, Michael dropped down. But he did seem like he wanted to make peace between her and One Love. Everybody remember this. Put a one in the chat if y'all remember this. They hear me. So the next day, y'all, this is how it all happened. I say, okay, Michael popped up. I said, okay, you want to make it cool? Because One Love stayed up like it was going to be all good if I brought him back. He was like, yeah. I called One Love online. I got the video, One Love, just for the courts. When I said, One Love, me call One Love, everybody, get her up here, because now we can make peace. One Love didn't answer the phone. Mad Boy said he was there. Look, y'all. One Love didn't answer the phone. Next thing you know, I'm like, okay, One Love didn't answer, y'all. We'll try to get her on. The next day, she talking about me like a slave. Out of nowhere. But this was the part of their setup, because they've been friends doing this shit for a long time. And that's what they was about to do with C-Rock. See, they was about to do that with C-Rock. They was about to set C-Rock up. Allegedly.
Yeah, I said that. I said they looking for another victim. This is what they do. They follow each other around, and they've been doing this shit for years. Him and that motherfucking moose-looking bitch.
C-Dub don't need to be trying to be Dr. Phil. He trying to be Dr. Phil and fix this and that. I don't need him to fix nothing. So reason why you didn't need me to fix nothing then, One Love, you know why? Because that shows that he was your stalker. Like you said, you was on that live saying he was your stalker. He came all the way to Texas. We got the video where he comes to Texas and say, where you at, One Love? I'm down here in Seagoville, Texas. Don't say it wasn't you, Michael. I even got the video where you calling her a bitch. Talking about, that ain't me. That ain't me. That ain't me talking. It was you, fuck nigga. And she's sitting up there saying, it was you, Michael. It was you. You came to Texas. You came down here to Texas. Look here, nigga. You're a stalker, nigga. You're a stalker, nigga. You're a stalker. You on there threatening online talking about you coming around, man. You online talking about you got a PI watching me. For what? I ain't committed no crime. I ain't got no court dates, nigga. I'm certified, nigga, to drive every last one of these states in America. And I'm not hiding from One Love because I work in Texas. I work here, nigga. You can't tell me what state not to go to. When Department of Transportation said, you know what? You certified, young man. You took your test. Your drug test was clean. You passed your test. You can go anywhere in the state of America because we trust you to drop off any type of foods, any type of goods, any type of things in America, bitch ass nigga. So don't get on the internet talking about, he over there, One Love, he in Texas. Bitch, I work here. This is my second home. And One Love gonna get online and say that's a lie. Go to your mammy, Essie Berry, and ask your mammy, Essie Berry. Because your mammy, Essie Berry, the one that called my job. Yeah, One Love called, Essie Berry called my job. And ask her, was it in Texas? Fuck, nigga. It was in Texas. Nigga.
They working. Are they all in this shit together? Would you agree, True? Boogie?
foreign work money to go look for a bitch with shag. And I got a ass woman sitting on the right hand side of me. What the fuck do I need to go look for a woman that don't be putting money in my motherfucking pocket? And she ain't making me mad enough to do nothing to her because I wouldn't do it. And I would not hurt no woman that got a child, which is daughters or boys. See, I don't play about them little girls. See, Pete Lou. See, Doug don't play about them little girls, nigga. And let me talk about my little assault case on my daughter. You know why? Because I don't play about them little girls. I don't want my little daughters to go out here and play that fast-ass game with them little boys. So, yeah, I ain't my little daughter. What the fuck you doing with the... Your grades ain't good right now, and you want to go out here and date a motherfucker? We don't play that in this household. We don't play that. And I yanked her ass up, and I ain't taking nothing back that I said. You show me a black eye. You show me anything. You show me that that girl don't love me to this day, nigga. We ain't in the pictures. That it was. That's what families go through. But see, I don't raise fast ass little girls. Little nigga that'll hop in the back seat with you. See, you mad at you? My daughter would hop in the back seat with you. Like that little girl that you had in the back seat with you, nigga. Fuck, nigga, I ain't taking nothing back that I do to my daughter, because that's my child, nigga. So all that little shenanigan YouTube game that you playing to try to make look cute, nigga, that shit ain't cute, nigga. Hey, that shit ain't cute, nigga. That shit ain't gonna get you no clout around here. Not to no real nigga. Hell no. We don't live on that time, bro. See, I don't play about little girls. And what you did, you pissed me off when you sat up there and said, see, Dub said that listen to this, y'all. I'm finna dig it in on your rotten tooth ass. See, you looked in the mirror today and you got mad because I ain't say nothing about you. You got on YouTube talking about me. I ain't said nothing about this nigga in days, y'all. But see how God is? I didn't say nothing to him, and God brought this shit up with what he admitted to Tony Harvey. See, sometimes you just gotta be patient and let God work for you. See, God will work for you. Remember that song? God ain't gonna be there right when you need him, but he always on time. See, God always on time. He always on time. So this hit good today. My sister called me and said, we got him, Dub. The boogie got him. And I went and called Tony Harvey and verified it.
Yeah.
Fuck. Can you imagine, Boogie, how I felt? I've been to prison, and I ain't denying I done time. I made mistakes in my life. I bettered myself in my life. I'm 51 years old.
Bro.
People done wrong. People I expected things out of didn't turn to be the way they was supposed to be, but I kept on pushing my motherfucking line.
Bro, he does that to deflect. He does that shit.
And it ain't from no YouTube. I know what to watch out for. And I know how to minimize my words for certain people.
He does that shit to deflect off of the shit that he got going on. He don't have no room or breath to be talking about nobody.
Sometimes some motherfuckers can't take the truth. When you tell a motherfucker I hear the truth, they'll turn against you. They'll yell at you, get mad at you, do you all type of way to go on and talk to somebody else, tell them you this and tell them you that, talk bad about you, saying shit that ain't even you. So when you wake up and you learn, okay, I see how to play. I got you. I ain't gonna even go to that level with you no more. It might hurt them, but it ain't gonna hurt you in the long run. Because you know deep down in your heart the type of person you is, and you ain't got to prove that to nobody. They gonna have to meet they make it and prove who the fuck they is. I ain't got to prove to nothing to nobody in my life. Because sometimes I put myself in a suffering position to get strong. Sometimes you have to put yourself there to get it, to understand it, to understand this thing that we call life. And that's just what it is. And at the end of the day, Michael Dawson One Love know the truth. They know the truth. They know the truth.
Isn't he the one that put out Sparkles?
That's your stalker. You said it. You want a platform with your stalker, the unaliving plot. All of it is on YouTube. We didn't say it. Y'all said it. And now it's AI? Well, tell it to the judge. Tell it to the judge.
So let me show how he, he's so insecure, right? He's very insecure.
I feel like you want to unalive me.
Hello?
You want to unalive me because the truth. Right? Because you wanted to unalive.
I don't think he can hear us, Boogie. I don't.
think he can either.
Bro. Wait, bro. Let me tell him to drop down and come back up. Let's see if they can hear us. Can y'all hear us in the chat?
Real nigga. Get
I
on
hear
live.
you.
Oh, CPS on a woman.
Let me drop down. Let's drop down and come back because I don't know what the hell's going on.
Gave out your information to who? Paper information, but to who? For one, Jason Paul, you said that I was on there looking at your nieces. You a liar again. For one, I don't even really use Facebook. Facebook yesterday was my birthday. And I went on Facebook for the first time and thanked the people that said happy birthday to me. Fuck, nigga. Your name ain't Jason Paul. So what the fuck would I know where to look? And you said I was stalking your nieces, you fuck, nigga. You probably stalk your own nieces, nigga. Because your voice sound like Poindexter and like you squeezing your nose when you talk, you pussy ass nigga. Don't look for no broke ass nigga shit. You a broke ass nigga. You ain't got nothing to do with what I'm talking about. You a broke ass nigga. Michael, you a broke ass nigga. You get on this internet on there with you. Once upon a time, she was a stalker. Now all the stuff you was saying about her that we got the video, nah, it ain't true. Nah, it ain't true, Boogie. It ain't true.
Well, I thought his sister was coming on.
She come on you now.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Showing that you niggas is guilty, you dummies. You stupid as fuck.
Bro,
can you hear me?
Aim until it turns serious.
Bro.
Let me tell you one love.
Bro.
Serious.
Yeah, he got to drop down. He needs to drop down. Let me
in the middle of the street. Man, Jason Scrawls and Jason Balls. Sissies. You're exposed. And you get mad at it because I'm the one that's doing it. Talking about I'm hiding behind some. You calling these ladies hoes. Nah, I ain't nobody. I'm the last nigga you want to see kick you in your ass. But you think I'm going to get out here and wild out on you so you can strike my page and get rid of that evidence? You want to get rid of that evidence. So this ain't the same C-Dub. He hide behind those girls, and those girls are protecting him so we can't flag his page. All right, I'm going to go ahead and
drop back
down. Is that what you meant? Because my sisters taught me the game. Boogie taught me the game. Fight them strikes.
That part.
Fight them strikes. You didn't try to strike me. Look, everybody, look at my community wall where they's trying to strike and hide the truth. If it's the truth, why are you trying to strike it? And that was my problem. I came on here spitting so much truth, I didn't care about it. I wouldn't fight it. I'm like, fuck it. I'll get on here and tell the truth again. Fuck these niggas. You feel me? But when I learned from my sister and my brother, fight that shit. When they do something, you respond back to the motherfuckers, and I did. I responded back. I didn't let that sit there, and they mad about it. And they mad. One Love paid this man to get rid of the evidence. Paid this man. Her enemy that she said stalked her. She paid this nigga.
Now
the same nigga that told her
I keep forgetting
that was supposed to happen. The same woman that called CPS to try to take a child out of the house that has spent their life with their mama because she was mad over a nigga that wasn't even her husband. That wasn't even her husband. Calling black people mud ducks. She think because she light-skinned and she cute or something. It's all the same. It's all the same. But you think you better than a motherfucker because you got some curly hair and all of that? And you a yellow ass woman? That don't make sense. And you separating your culture from what you is. And you find weak, ugly motherfuckers that bite clitorises off like Pedo Lou. And Jason Paul that sound like Poindexter, like a man that masturbate on one love, what do you want? I got it for you. When that paranoid sounding ass nigga. Huh? Please tell me. Y'all here?
I'm
Put
here.
In the chat.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Put a one in the chat if y'all hear me.
Can you hear me? Can the chat hear me? Put a 2. Put a 2, and if you can hear me. Okay, now he's up there twice. Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can hear you, but now you couldn't hear us.
All right, I'm gonna knock this one down. I'm gonna drag his ass.
So I want you hit on something that I wanted to talk about.
Go ahead.
The right one or the left one?
The if you're looking at your screen, it'll be the left one. Okay, there you go.
Oh, it dropped down by itself.
Yeah, I wanted to talk about something. Jason Paul says that me and you were stalking his niece and nephew, and he was supposed to bring his sister up on the live. Well, that never happened.
Never happened.
Well, he's also said that he was bringing somebody, a special guest up there for Yolanda. That never happened. He said he's bringing a special guest up there for you. That never happened.
Right. He wrote a fake text message out of saying a girl was saying that I was looking at her daughter and all of that. Who know you from Alabama? Don't nobody know this dumbass nigga or know me at that point to even be that type of brother. I have no reputation of none of that. And no females that I have dealt with that Angel ain't met. That part.
Well, just
Pedo Lou is playing a video, y'all, of her sister saying.
Yeah, but you even said it though.
Her. Did this happen, Boogeyman?
But you said it though. That's not even his real name. We don't even know his real name. So how could we know his Facebook and we don't know his name?
Exactly. If we don't know his name, how we gonna know his Facebook, y'all? I wouldn't look for that chump ass motherfucker in the first place. Cracker eating ass nigga. He looks like he eat tuna and crackers all goddamn day.
He looks like an alcoholic. If y'all saw his real picture, now the picture I have, I made him a little fatter, so he really can't say anything. But his real picture, he looks like an alcoholic. And I believe he is. That's why I call him forever.
Poser.
Yeah,
he's a
forever posing, because that's what he's doing. He don't like black people. He was on here. Remember, I lost those pictures and I'm really mad. Remember, he was put up those pictures of slaves being whipped,
Yes.
And cotton, picking cotton.
But Sparkle up there with him, though.
Yeah.
Sparkle up there with him. One Love saw it. Sparkle saw it. But they up there with their slave master.
But they said it, though.
You're doing a good job, Jason Paul. You're doing a good job of exposing. You guys are poor.
Sparkle said Sparkle even said he was a racist.
Yes. Sparkle said it. So now he ain't a racist, Sparkle?
Yeah, now he's not a racist. But remember, he was saying all those things. Remember he told Peter Lou, you need to find you some white friends.
Bingo.
No white has a white person ever doxed you? Has a white person ever thrown you this and that? Has a white person ever done this? You need white friends. White people won't do that to you. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here?
Right, and that's what Sparkle and them sitting up there with. One Love. One Love the same way. One Love is racist against her own people too, especially when they're darker. Because that's something she couldn't have been, was dark. She want to be dark. That's why she adopt them darker children.
Now,
so you bogus, One Love.
You sent me something. You sent me some links. And he was dropping the N-bomb every 3 seconds.
Yes.
But I have a screenshot of his BMF Lou, right? Remember the BMF Lou page? Talking about I'm not black and I don't want to be. Then why are you dropping the N-bomb every 3 seconds?
And then was calling us Iggers. I don't want to be a black nigger, you monkeys. He was calling us monkeys, Iggers, and One Love, and Michael, One Love, Sparkle, the pastor, Mookie is over there sitting with that, acting like they don't see it, because they scared of him. They scared of him because they know he is a liar, and they scared he gonna make up lies on their ass, and they draws gonna be knocked off. Y'all some pussies. Pussies. See, we ain't pussy over here.
Every other community page post was gorilla this, gorilla that, you big nose gorilla. Everything was about an ape, and everything was about Section 8. Jason Paul used to cuss QE out, talk about you're on government give you money, you're on Section 8, all these things he used to say about QE. He used to call her an ape and everything, but that's okay. That's all right.
So why would One Drugs say what she said yesterday, Boogeyman?
Because, again, okay, so here's the thing.
Why does she act like she don't got a case coming for her own self and everybody else is bad? But we ain't got no case. Our heart ain't beating. See, my heart ain't beating right now, wondering what's going to come out. My heart is not beating because somebody said, I'm tired of you on internet slandering me. I ain't got that. You know.
They're stupid because we could prove that she is paying Peter Lou. Peter Lou is dictating what Jason does on that page that Peter Lou controls. That's not him making those videos. Okay, all the videos are being put out are sent to him because he has to screenshot them on his phone.
That part.
They're being screen recorded on his phone because
like a do-boy.
Peter Lou is sending them to him, and he's screen recording them on his phone so that he can post them on the channel. Okay, and we can prove that Peter Lou is the one telling him to do everything because he's like, "Oh, I sent you some more receipts." So you just acknowledged that you're giving him the stuff and telling him what to do. You've also acknowledged that No Love is giving you money, that she's paying you, and you're controlling him, okay? And you're controlling Dookie. You're controlling all of them. And you don't want to go live on your channel because you're scared we're going to strike it.
And the connections between him and One Drug.
Yep. And the fact that he has many ways. There's many reasons he won't go live on his channel. First off, we already shown a pattern of No Love paying him. Okay, so if he goes live on his channel and does all the things that he's doing right now, it goes back to her. He knows that. That's why he won't go live on his own channels. So he goes live on their channels, or he makes, or he makes Jason Paul go live. But again, yeah, Jason Paul works all the time. Because if you notice, Jason Paul works second shift.
Mm-hmm.
Jason Paul goes to work at around 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and he don't get off until 8 or 9. Because that's when he does his stuff. And if you see, he's got videos dated all the way out until the end of May. At like 8:40 on Saturday, on Sunday, but usually if he does them during the week, they're like 8:40, somewhere around there.
Pedo Lewis done, right?
Yeah.
He's admitted it. It's out now. He's admitted it. You're out, bro. You have admitted it on Tony Harvin's channel. You had a grape charge, bro.
So if y'all haven't seen the video, I just put it out. It's about Tony Harvey exposing him 3 years ago. And if you listen to what Tony Harvey is saying, it's the same things he's doing to this day. To this day, everything he was doing the same stuff he's doing today. He was doing 3 years ago. Tony Harvey mentions his puppet pages. What puppet pages? Jason Paul, and he even mentions JP. Tony Harvey mentions a JP in that video.
Definitely finna drag him. We about to drag him on that video.
He does not change. He will do this. He repeats every single
Tony
time.
Harvey said that. Is that the same video where Tony Harvey said he admitted to him that he had the grape charge?
Yes. Somebody was in the chat. Somebody was in the chat, and the person said he admitted that he once had a grape charge. Oh, he's been doing this longer than that. And the video that I found that I wanted was the one where the guy even says what he's doing. But Tony Harvey, in the video that I was using for this video, he says his patterns. He makes you feel bad. But Tony Harvey said, "You a grown damn man. Why are you living in that car with that dirty dog? Get you a job." And he says it. He makes people feel sorry for him. He asks them for money, and he does it because he did the same thing to that prophet guy, word from word. He did this guy, and then he did another guy the same thing, where the guy said, "Okay, I'm gonna send you some money." And the next day, a request for Cash App showed up.
This guy
I need more money.
He's dangerous. He's dangerous.
He's a scam artist. That's why everything you see them put out about other people is them. He called George a scam artist, this and that. It's because he's a scam artist. And Jason Paul helps him because Tony Harvey himself said he's got a group of people, right? But it's not a group of people. It's just him and Jason on different accounts. He said, if you come after him, all these other people start coming after you. Sound familiar?
That part. Yep.
Sound familiar? Yeah. If you and what does he do? Like I said, it's just him and Jason. That's the only two that are involved.
Why are they attacking George?
I don't know. George must have said something. But here's the thing. If you say something, he attacks you on 2 or 3 pages at the same time. It's him on those 2 or 3 pages, making it seem like he got a whole bunch of people. When he doesn't, it's him on multiple channels. Because just like I said, when he cloned No Love's channel, he only used that channel to protect himself. There was nothing else on that channel but protecting him. Independent Investigator. There was nothing on Independent Investigator's channel but protecting him.
And Priscilla.
And then the Priscilla page, same thing. The Priscilla page, nothing on that channel but protecting him. Anyone he is arguing with is getting talked about on those pages. But here's the thing. As soon as you are not arguing with him no more, you're getting shared out.
Yep. That somebody else is sharing. There you go. When you're not arguing with them, the other platforms are sharing you out.
Yes, they're sharing you out and praising you. But as soon as you go back to arguing, they start talking about you. And yeah, and he sends those people in there to disrupt your life. Remember we get all those phone calls where nobody says nothing. They just sit there and you just hear the live being played in the background. That's them. That's what he does. He has 7 channels that I know about. That I'm on.
Accounts.
But Tony Harvey even said it, that his puppets. Did
you put that video out?
Yeah, that video is out. I'm doing a follow-up on that to show how long Jason Paul has been used by Pedo Lou. And we're going back 3 years.
We got
the videos
19
that I
people
took
in here. We got 19 people in here. So I want everybody to go subscribe. You'll see his platform, THEE Boogie, BOOGIE. Subscribe to his channel. You
Peanut,
a lot of information there. Boogie, y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe and go check that video out that he's talking about.
Peanut, put my link in the chat, please, Peanut.
Yes, Peanut, put his link in the chat. While we got 18 people in here, y'all need to check this out because we're not done. On the 10th, we're gonna go ahead and get all of this out. We're gonna read the charges. We're gonna read the case. What happened with the YG is gonna read the case. What happened with the young girl in the backseat? How he continued to call her the same stuff that he does now.
3,000 text messages.
He blows up your phone.
Yes. 3,000 text messages were looked at,
and that's
court.
what One Love is. Went down to Texas and messed with One Love. He showed what he's like. Went down there to mess with One Love. Don't try to change it now, One Love. We got that video too for court. We got that too. You can't deny it. We got the videos. Some things we say.
Wait, you're forgetting something. He tried to catfish Sparkle.
Yep.
He said
sending Sparkle a picture because you can tell that Pedo Lou is allegedly gay. You can tell he's gay from his voice, how he talk. He's gay. He over there talking to the pastor. The pastor's gay too. He let Sparkle call him Mama Eagles. What pastor go? Just the other day he was calling the pastor Mama Eagles, and the pastor didn't say nothing.
Well, he's too busy.
Sparkle called the pastor Mama Eagles, y'all.
Well, he's probably the pastor is funny. He'd be like, and my mama's hemorrhoids were acting up, and now I'm going to take some time.
His mama, how you know his mama had hemorrhoids?
Yeah, my mama's hemorrhoids were acting up, so she came to stay with me for a couple of days, and I kept her here, and she slept in my bed, and I slept on the couch in my 1-bedroom apartment that I live in, that I also have Bible study in. I put up 6 chairs, and no one ever shows up. Not even my mama will show up for my Bible study because they say I'm so boring. I'm so boring that everyone falls asleep.
Pastor can't
So,
say.
yeah, my mama's
Pastor can't
here.
say he ain't gay, man. The pastor can't say he ain't gay. At this point, bro, you sound gay. You let Sparkle call you mama Eagles. Mom, why the pastor let him call him Mama Eagles? Not once, not twice, 3 times. I think I screen recorded this empty. He called the pastor Mama Eagles gang.
Well, okay. But my thing is, what pastor do you know sits up there with a man in a dress and calls that man she?
Bingo. And up there cussing now. Now he cussing. Now
Yeah.
you ain't no. Now you see why you ain't got no congregation. Don't blame us.
If you download this while you're waiting, you'll save another 25 cents.
Just 25 cents. They got you out here doing it for 25 cents.
Well, you already dropped 40 cents, so you get 65 cents off if you download that.
All right.
Every time you come in, you put your phone number in, and for your first 5 Phillips, it's 25 cents off every time you get gas. But after that, it's anywhere from 3 to 30 cents.
Well, but that's my problem with that. What preacher is sitting up there preaching the gospel with a man in a dress that claims that he's married to another man, but nobody's ever seen that man? And we have seen Sparkle's entire apartment. Can anyone raise their hand? Did you see a wedding photo anywhere? Did you see a photo of anyone in there?
Nope.
I mean, not like you could see anything because he got a whole bunch of empty bottles up on a dresser and trash all over the floor. Ain't a picture on the wall. I've seen every inch of his apartment.
Me too.
Well, we know he's not a pastor. Now they call him minister. Minister Boring Eagles is what I call him. But again, nobody has seen a picture on a wall. There's not a picture on the dresser because that's all he's got is like one dresser. There's of nothing. If you're married, wouldn't you have a picture of you and your spouse?
That part. Here's another one, Band-Aid gang. Now check this one out. This gonna blow your mind. Sparkle said, "Hey, one love from the heavens above," right? And said, "I got the recording. Hey, Pastor Eagles from the depths of hell." Like what? So when Yolanda get up, I say, "Hey, see, hey." That what you calling me? Like I'm from the depths of the. That's what you would have said, right, Boogie? Or that's what a regular person would have thought. Like, damn, why I get the depths of hell and the flames of, you know what I'm saying? Sparkle is the devil, and the pastor is letting him destroy him. The pastor didn't say nothing about it. The pastor can't be a strong pastor because pastors are strong. Band-Aid gang, can y'all hear me? Can you hear me, Boogie?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Pastors are strong. $10 quarter.
Well, Sparkle said that he be having a lot of people in his chat when he's preaching.
What? Yeah, the reason why he going live because he cloud chasing our buzz. He keeping them crumbs of the people that listening to that bullshit.
Well, my thing is you're supposed to be this religious man, but you're jumping on everyone's platform to talk about us. But I thought it was over.
Yes, and not one time has he had church. Not Wednesday for Sunday school. Sunday school supposed to be on Wednesday. He ain't did a Wednesday study. He ain't did nothing on Sunday, but he quit the hop on Sparkle platform and talk about crazy stuff like nothing of what a preacher. But see, George did not ever say I'm a preacher. George said, let that be known. George is a man of God, and he loved God. And they want to attack him because George is getting more attention for people coming over there and knowing, okay, this is a man that is trying. The pastor ain't over there trying. The pastor ain't sparked up alive with nothing to do about church. Michael and them, Peter Lou, and all of them say we ain't got no content, and they do. Ain't did no lives. They channels is set days back about us, but we ain't said nothing for a couple of days. And even if we didn't say nothing, you mean to tell me I ain't got to say nothing until May 24th? The live that they was gonna have on me set, y'all, is May 24th.
Yeah. They set another one today for May 31st.
Right, and May 31st. So they got two on me, y'all. May 24th and May 30th, Band-Aid gang. So look, I could not say nothing for all them days. But way on the 24th, they gonna talk about me. And the 31st, they gonna talk about me. Now tell me that ain't bullying and harassment.
That's because everybody is out. Dookie out. Corky out. Dookie put up 2 posts today talking about, I don't want to beef. I'm tired of beefing with people. Now they want to come for my channel. So I'm guessing Dookie got struck or something because he's crying over there. And, you know, Corky, he was told to stop.
And okay. Dookie, let me tell you this. I'm going to call you this, Mookie. Now, you see, I ain't said nothing about you. You really minute to me, bro. I don't got to say nothing about you. See, that's how I win. Because you believe that Pedo, the one that got your channel struck, the one that was over there joking about you, laughing at you, dogging you in your face. You let him.
Yeah, they trying to make it seem.
You was over there dragging me, talking about I need a pappy. He need a daddy in his life. He don't know because he had no dad. I'm looking at bro like, bro, you don't even know me, dude. He lives. Nigga, I am a daddy, nigga. What about you?
He lives in a group home with a bunch of other sick people. Okay? Let me tell you something. If you on live, why is there 8 people in the next room just talking about where's the ketchup? Oh, y'all we making sense. That's a group home. And that little shack of a house I showed of his looked like a group home. Okay. Pedo Lou used them until they can't be used anymore.
And when are they realizing that, like, bro, you got a dude using y'all like pressure on y'all? I really do.
You're breaking up.
I don't make Allie. I say my own Allie. You don't know no better. And it's like, really, you don't know no better, bro. Like, dude, you seen the videos. Why are you not seeing the videos that we put out? And we know he's seen them. We know he's seen the videos where you hear Michael talking about him, talk about dummy, calling you a dummy. That's what I was trying to say, dummy.
You remember when he
calls you a nigger on the back end, and you don't even acting like you ain't heard the videos where he calling black people niggers? You a damn fool. You a house nigga, low key.
Well, do you remember when he was laughing at Corky's uncle?
Yeah, that was sad.
Corky's uncle's autistic. Corky uncle is back there making all kinds of weird sounds, and he's like, "Who's that?" And then all of a sudden, he just starts. Pedo Lou starts laughing. Don't laugh. And you heard Corky say, "Don't laugh. That's my uncle. Please don't laugh." And Pedo Lou is laughing, and he goes, what's wrong? He goes, "I smashed my finger." I'm like, damn, Corky, you are dumb. You believe that? The man laughed at your uncle in your face, and you still let him up there. And I proved he was laughing in your face. I made a video of him laughing about your uncle, and you still let him back up there.
Can you hear me, Boogie?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
I want to tell this. Let me say this before he go spread a rumor. I'm going to say this to UP and S. I'm really a UP. I'm going to say this. Now, go play this for UP. Don't say I was talking about it. Go play it. Don't chop it. Play it. UP. He has called black people the N-word. Not sure if you heard it, but we've showed it on my channel. N-word. He's inserting your name, tagging you, playing videos of you when you're not even talking about Boogie. You ain't saying nothing about Boogie lately, but he's playing videos with you talking about Boogie. So he's insinuating now what to make Boogie say something about you so you can talk about Boogie. He is the scum of the scum. Boogie's not talking about UP. Boogie's not saying nothing. But Pedo Lou is playing videos of you talking about him to get you active. He's scum. He is scum. And that's what he does. He brings people into shit, plays little videos of somebody you might have been beefing with to get you back active to help him. He is scum. He's a loser and always lost. He's been kicked out of the black tea sector. We kicked his ass up out of there. Nobody wanted him in the black tea sector. Nobody. They body rocked your ass, nigga. And then we really ain't black tea sector, but I was over there, they accepted me. The black tea sector accept me, nigga, more than they accept you, nigga. And I don't even claim it. But I fucks with the black tea sector.
Hey, ask Angel to check your email.
Check the email, Angel.
Okay.
Yeah, he keeps up the chaos. That's exactly what he does. And he uses them until he can't use them up anymore. And he's just going from. But my thing is, why is the boring eagle? He was, he went to 3 platforms in the same night. He went from platform to platform to platform.
Yep.
You ain't got nothing better to do than jump from platform to platform to platform in one night.
Yep, I see it, Boogie.
You
It
see
says
it?
I'm not black and I don't want to be black.
Yes.
That's
And
what he put, UP.
What is
UP.
that name? What name is on there? BMF Lou.
And I'm going to put this on my community post, y'all.
Yep. BMF King Lou.
He don't, and he was calling people the N-word, unspoken. This the same guy that keep playing videos of you when you're not saying about nothing about Boogie. Boogie ain't saying nothing about you. Boogie ain't saying nothing about you. But he insinuates old videos to make it current, to make Boogie to want to say something about you so you can go back and say something about Boogie. And that's the only reason I was tagged when I tagged you, UP, to show you the way he rock. He's a demon. What man goes to the church sector? And if you're a woman of God, you understand where I'm coming from. I'm not really here to make friends with you or try to be friends with you. I just want you to wake up because at least I see you protecting yourself in a way with him. But don't never let him get close to you. Bam, none about, because soon as he starts getting your motion, he will turn. He's done it too many times. He's the devil. He's the devil. And that's just it. He's a racist, undercover racist. He took Quay down through there. Drained her, sucked all her energy. You're a demon, bro. And you're mad about it. That's why you want to unalive me. Well, I can't wait till he get off the truck. For what? What you gonna do, bro? What is you gonna do? I bet you when I get off the truck, I want you to pull up. We ain't gonna do all that talking. Oh, I want somebody to meet me with some gloves and all that shit. No, nigga, pull up. Pull up. I pull up. No guns, nothing. Pull up. You tough, pull up. Fuck all that hiding and ducking and that old poo shiesty shit. Pull up, bruh. I bet you won't pull up. Cause you scary. I ain't definitely going where you at. Fuck that. I ain't doing that. I wouldn't go looking for you, nigga. I wouldn't give you a leukemia. I wouldn't give a cancer patient a leukemia hug with your pussy ass. I wouldn't do none of that with you, bruh.
Didn't he want to go on?
I'm not ever coming looking for you so you can say I harm you. But I really invite you. I invite you to come to me. No guns, nothing. Throw them hands.
He said he wanted to go on street fights with you or street brawls or something.
Man, forget all that. But we want real hands out here, bro. We ain't on street brawls, beat you outside, call the police. Bring your partners since you King Lou and you run Springfield and everybody love you. Bring your partners for protection. Ain't none of my partners gonna put their hands on you. But pull up, bro. Let's bump. Fuck all that talking, that sneaky shit. Pull up. Pull up. You ain't gonna do that with me, gang. You ain't gonna do that. You ain't no 6'8" tall. Your foot hella small. We seen them wrinkled ass Reeboks, them taco shoes leaning over to the side. You can put a whole goddamn Mexican Barreria taco shoe having ass. Black with black beans. Black bean shoe having ass nigga. You ain't bout that life, bruh.
According to his feet, he's about 5'10", maybe 5'11".
Exactly.
And I have stuff on my computer that can analyze sizes and sizes against certain objects. And it showed me them feet were like maybe 5'10", 5'11".
Yeah, and we got the video of you on the other channel where you scoping out bears like you got a sniper rifle to snipe somebody, bro. We ain't worried about none of that you talking about. Pull up, bro. I put any kind of money, pull up. You ain't finna pull up. And I wouldn't even do nothing like that, pop at you or nothing, bro. We can bump. I'm with that, bro. Real talk. Stop playing with me, bro. Tell me to sneak. I can't wait till you get off the truck. You ain't finna pull up. Say I'm gonna pull up, bro. I'm finna pull up with my partners. We pull up and we can bump. I'm with that. You ain't with that though, cause you scary. Cause you already thinking my partner's gonna do something to you. Cause you scary, nigga. You on the internet capping, nigga. We don't cap over here, bro. We ain't capping over here. Get on the internet, want to go back and forth, talk like a bitch.
Yolanda wants the link.
Talking all day with you, what?
Drop the link. Drop the link.
Like a broad. You calling CPS on a female, nigga? You a broad. Clean that up. Talk about that on your live, nigga. Why you got on live call CPS on another woman? You don't know how she raised her child because you a bitch. Talk about that, bitch boy. Yeah.
Drop the link. Drop the link.
Scary ass nigga.
All right.
What type of person called a post CPS on a young woman don't know nothing about her child, going back and forth with a woman like that, calling CPS? You a lie. And one of you another motherfucker. I ain't never called no CPS. I don't get down like that. Try to say, you better prove it. I ain't never put my right hand to God call no CPS on you, on my kids, and you online lying trying to say I did something like that.
And
you
check your Angel, check the email.
Okay.
Motherfucking lying to kick it, lying to stay relevant. You can't lie to stay relevant with me, gang. You gonna lose every time, bro. Cause I'm standing on truth, 10 toes down. Turn right here.
I see you, Boogie.
10 toes down, bro. I ain't gotta get on this internet. Bye.
Did I tell you what he did yesterday to me?
I see it.
Did I tell you what he did yesterday to me, C-Dub?
No, what he do, gang?
So he put up this thing. Let's ask the people who is a better can make better logos and artwork, right? And graphics.
Yeah.
So he put a poll up, right? Where where he put Pissy Chris, and then he put his name, right? And the people were supposed to say, well, who does better graphics, right? If you click the one he has for my name, it doesn't let you vote. It goes right to him.
What? How did he do that?
I don't know how he did it, but he did it. If you click the one that's supposed to be me, it gives you an X, and it does a green check mark on his name. So you know you can't beat me, so you're just going to cheat me. That's exactly what he does. You can't beat me.
He's a hacker.
You can't beat me, so you cheat me.
So he's a hacker then. How the hell he make it do that?
Yolanda's in the back.
Sis? What up, yo? Can you hear me?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay. Remember we seen that motherfucking bummy ass motherfucker in that grooming store when they had that pet grooming? He's not that tall.
Yeah, we had the FUBU shirt on, the baby blue
Looking
FUBU.
like a motherfucking dirt ball.
Like a dirt ball with a watch on, that big ass, ugly ass watch he had on.
Everybody.
You know that grooming was his family's. That was his family's place. That went out of business. After the papa died, it went out of business. They ran it out of business.
This will make you bisexual, bro. Just tell him you bisexual. I would have never sent no Sparkle, no pictures talking about how do I look and with a fake muscular man. Who does that, bro? You gay,
that
bro.
was fucking hilarious.
You gay, bro.
But like you said, though, what motherfucking real man in his 40s sit online and troll people and call CPS on a woman? You's a hoe ass nigga. You's a fucking hoe.
Because he was told to. Because he was ordered to. That's why he did it. For a Cash App.
He's even willing to take the case for one drugs.
There's nothing in here that they could dispute that does not include him. He's in this case whether he wants to be or not. Sparkle is in this case whether he wants to be or not. Okay? Corky, Mookie, they in this whether they want to be or not. And they could be included very easily because he was attacking them on their platforms. Old Boring Eagles, same way. He was over there attacking them on that platform too.
But I'm gonna keep it all the way up being with you. And you might say I'm crazy. What do you think? I don't too much care about Mookie, Alec, or the pastor. I don't. That's just me. I want Michael and One Love and Sparkle. Because those are the ones that were playing in the Unaliving. Those other three, they don't know about the Unaliving. They do because they've watched it, they've heard it, and they acting blind to it, but they had nothing to do with it.
My philosophy is I don't care. If you big and bad enough to get involved, then you big and bad enough to pay for a lawyer to get your ass out of this. I don't care if I don't make a dime, but you're going to pay for a lawyer to make sure I don't get a dime.
Yeah.
And I can pay for a lawyer all day. Can you?
Yeah.
I agree.
And she ain't going to pay for all of their attorneys.
No, she going to
Hell no, she's not.
She going to turn on them.
If they don't turn on her first.
I got a funny feeling. Woo, I cannot wait to this shit. I cannot wait.
Yeah,
I cannot wait to that bitch, that moose looking bitches in front of a judge. I cannot wait to this moose looking bitches in front of that
I wait till
judge.
you get off the truck. Well, you ain't got to wait till I get off the truck. Just wait till them papers get served to your monkey ass, nigga.
Yeah,
Just
it's
wait for
time.
that.
It's time,
Ain't
bro.
nobody gonna tell you when I get off the truck. You gonna get served, bro. Bring your ass to the court date, bro, and talk about that unalived, nigga. That's what we want you to talk about. The judge ain't finna ask you about my past criminal record, talking about I beat up women and all of that. He ain't finna ask you about that. Because when you come in that courtroom, I'm suing you, nigga. So when the same way you was handed that paper that you lied about and had that white dude call the phone, nigga, they ain't gonna ask you all that. Just show your ass up in that courtroom that what you getting charged for. Fuck, nigga.
Yeah.
This ain't no game. This ain't about, oh, I'm gonna go in there and say he got a domestic violence charge. He beat up women. Oh man, stop it. He sold dope. You can nigga, stop it. We
don't give a
the
fuck about none of that.
You getting sued for what you getting sued for, nigga. And that was a planned murder.
That has nothing. That has no bearing on what's going on. They ain't gonna listen to that garbage.
No, that nigga.
But they're not very smart because, okay, first they said they never got the cease and desist, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then they said the cease and desist was fake.
Right.
Well, how do you know the cease and desist was fake if you didn't get it?
Bingo.
They so dumb.
And then you want to say that it was sent to the wrong address. Well, I have audio claiming that is your address.
Here's the deal. If it was sent to the wrong address, they shouldn't have never signed for it. They signed for both locations. They signed for both addresses. So they full of fucking shit. Shitty mouth. They pop themselves all the time.
For 56 views 53 views when they post a video. I said damn 38 when they post a video. Don't nobody know us, bro. Get you some real content, bro. We're not major stars like you want us to be. Stop goddamn it trying to make a name off of us. That's what you're doing. You're trying to make a name off of us because you don't do not one video about anything different but us.
Yep, the same shit.
Not one video I've seen you do different than talking about us. You're not a content creator. You're a conflict creator.
Yeah.
That's it. You don't have no content. You don't have a woman. You mad because you over there, your balls, your nuts is swollen because you ain't busting no nuts unless
he
you're
ain't
doing
got a family either. He ain't got a family
mama.
either.
Nobody. Where your mama at? Why your mama ain't on live? You had many times to bring your mammy up there. You talk about my mama, but you was over there, Miss Lynetta. I'm sorry. Yes, I think about it. Lynetta, didn't you get mad at her and call her names? But you was over there calling my mama, calling her mama. You a sissy ass nigga.
He's so fucking fake and just disgusting.
Now go on over there and get on Sparkle Channel with his big forehead ass. Go on over there. With that bulldog head ass nigga.
That's not a forehead. That's his scalp. That's his scalp.
Get on over there with him.
On there begging for $2 and shit.
He ain't no better. He ain't no better. He a mental woman abuser too. Cause all he do is get online and talk about women. He a whole nother nigga. A whole nigga on that motherfucker that's over there dragging women in the black tea sector. Ain't getting no views. Then go over there on his sneak channels and talk shit. Everybody kicking his ass in all of them in them beef sectors. And then he go to a channel that they can't find him on and talk to them and get two views. But he don't have that smoke for them. He don't have that smoke for that beef sector. He don't have that smoke for that beef sector.
He calls out about 50 names when he's on his live, and not one of them shows up in that chat.
Not one.
Not one.
Not one.
Not one. Now, let me ask you something. Who, if you look at someone's eyebrows, and the next piece from their eyebrows, the next piece of hair that you see is all the way on the back of their neck. That's where the next piece of hair starts. Eyebrow, back of the neck is the next hair you're going to find. That bitch has about a 14, I'm going to say a 22-inch gap of hair from his eyebrows to the back of his neck. That it's even worse than George Jefferson's cut. Because his hair starts by his ear. It starts by his ear and then wraps around.
Deformity.
Yeah. First off, has anyone ever seen another man in his apartment?
Never. Even heard a voice of
Nothing.
A man in his
No,
apartment.
you don't even hear anything drop because he's in there alone.
Laying on his back, scratching from bed bugs.
Yeah, showing them big, deformed, cockeyed feet of his. I was like, can you imagine walking into a woman's store and seeing that trying on clothes?
You be sparing all type of shit around that motherfucker.
Did you see what he was wearing in McDonald's?
Yeah, that old crazy voodoo ass looking shit he got on.
Was that a corset?
I have no idea. He looked bad. He looks bad. And One Love ought to be ashamed. Now, if that nigga died when he smoked his last rock, you gonna take the blame like Michael took the blame of Quay. May she rest in peace. Because you killing that boy, giving him dope, giving him the little cash apps because you're scared he gonna extort your ass. One Love scared that he gonna extort her ass. Sparkle, you want to blow up? Throw that bitch under the bus because she don't give a fuck about you anyway. And she finna stop paying you anyway. You need to expose her and get all your friends back.
What money is he getting? He sat in McDonald's and cried because all he could afford was a small fry and a drink.
Yep. And One Love listening now, she heard that. She hit him with a $5 cash app. Just saying, bling.
And then he had nerve to get on there and say, well, I thought I was going to have a good meal, but nobody blessed me. So all I could get was a small fry and a drink. I was like, damn, you came on here and said that shit?
Yeah, that's what she doing to him. And when that money run low, he need to turn her ass in. He need to turn her ass in because that money gonna run low. She gonna stop.
Oh, you didn't hear her announcement?
What'd she say?
You didn't hear her announcement?
No.
On the live that everybody was up there talking about a certain person, she said that she no longer will send money to people on YouTube other than like a charity.
Ooh.
That's what she said. She no longer sends money to people. Again, that's just a play.
That's a lie.
That's her getting on here for the courts to say she's not paying anybody. Because again, we got them running scared like normal. Because I already painted the picture. I already showed the world exactly what you're doing and your patterns. And thanks to Pedo Lou, who explained it all for everybody, exactly what you do. Pedo Lou said it. If he takes a channel down, you send him money. I don't know. I don't think, does he know how to write numbers?
Mm-hmm. Let me call you back. Excuse me. Everybody. D-True, can you hold it down?
Yeah, I got it. I got it.
All right, bet. Go ahead, YG, y'all.
Yolanda, can he write numbers? Okay, Yolanda's stepped away. I think he has a problem with
I was
numbers.
talking. I had the mute on. I'm so sorry.
Okay. So,
yeah, he's illiterate as shit.
Can he write numbers?
Hell
I don't
no.
think he can. What is 0.00? Is he saying that she sent him $48,000?
I don't. That boy is dumber than a bag of rocks. I have no idea. He does not know how to write out currency.
I don't think he does. What the hell is 950.000?
He put
0
4
0.
zeros behind that shit. I'm like, what the fuck? That's how he got popped when he said she sent him that cash app. And
Yep.
it was an extra zero in that.
It's like,
I'm like,
I'm like,
Cash App ain't gonna make this mistake. This is a
is
fake
Cash
ass
App
receipt.
stupid? Is somebody
Tried to make me put that shit out. Get your ass up out of here. I was born on a day, but not yesterday with your fake ass receipts.
I think he tried to say he had $950. It was not. There's no dollar sign. Okay, it was just 950, right? .0000. Like, what the hell is that? You bragging about $950? I spent $950 today.
Talking about his bank account. Like, get your fucking ass out of here. He's a liar.
But you notice when he goes live, he mutes a lot.
No, I didn't know that.
That's because people are walking up to him where he is.
Got you. You caught him one time before.
Yeah, let's not forget the dude walking up to him, asking him for money. Remember that? He was standing outside, and dude walked up to him asking for money. Who was he on? I think he was on with Mookie. Was he on with Mookie when that happened?
I can't remember.
And dude walked up to him, and he was like, "Yeah, man, yeah, okay, man." And then the dude then he came back and he said, "Oh, here he come again.
Them are some pathetic ass people. I mean, they sit over there and just lie about and these are grown ass adults. Dove got to do what he got to do. He need to get that paperwork started immediately.
Well, look, like I've always said, and no one has to believe me, but I've always said this: a lawsuit starts, especially with something like this. A lawsuit starts with a restraining order. Once you can get to court to order a restraining order, you have a case. And the hardest thing is getting a court to give someone a restraining order. Now, you have to, you have to use the entire floor, meaning everything has to be included. Phone calls, anything electronically, anything over social media, in person, any kind of using third parties. That's why I keep always talking about agents. Okay.
Right.
The court recognizes agents. Agents, someone that you're using to attack your target. That is an agent. And if you can prove that that person is an agent and is being used by that person to attack you so they don't attack you, then you still got a case.
Okay.
That's why in your restraining order, you have to add everyone's name that he is using to attack you. And I don't mean them actually, that person attacking you. So even if that person sits up there and doesn't say anything, they're still being used by him to attack you.
Right.
By allowing them up on their social media to attack you involves them in the crime.
Yep. Corky.
Yep.
Fucking Mookie, all of them.
Boring Eagles.
Yeah.
Sparkle. All of them are included in the restraining order because they're being used to facilitate the harassment.
Right. That's crazy.
Anyone that they've reached out to, whether it be sharing them out, can still be considered an agent. So if someone is sharing out the videos that are attacking you, they're considered an agent because they are facilitating them being attacked.
Right. And it's so funny when you hear them speak, like, especially that moose looking bitch. She swears she knows something. She get ready to get, I'm telling you, she get ready to get smacked right on them hands and in that wallet. She gonna have to pay that girl. But
I always said this. That's where it hurts. The wallet is where it hurts. Send them to jail. I don't really care. But if you take their money, it hurts them worse.
And guess what? If she don't pay up, there'll be another lien on her property like the last one. So she could play with that shit if she want to. But that was the smartest thing that woman could have ever did, was to serve the husband as well. Because that's going to guarantee the money.
Because, well, here's the thing. When you're writing out these things, which bank account is she using? Is his name on that bank account? If his name on that bank account, then he is also facilitating. That's considered his money. And I've gone as far as to attach people because they lived in the same house.
Right.
You're paying for that internet, and they're using that internet to harass me.
Yeah.
I am quick to send a cease and desist, and I am quick to get a restraining order. And I know what to put on restraining orders. I know how to word them, and I know the evidence that needs to be shown. That's why I got Essie Berry's restraining order against Steve Harvey thrown out of court.
Got you.
Because I showed that Essie Berry went to court and lied to the judge and was showing stuff that was 2 years old. That stuff was 2 years old, and I proved it was 2 years old because I had the same screenshots she had.
You had the same screenshots she had. I don't know why these motherfuckers think that they're gonna be able to go in there and say some AI shit.
Yeah,
it ain't. We got receipts of the date and the time.
And
that these videos was made.
Pedo Lou, you were scratching your balls in your car somewhere while I was fighting Essie Berry. I don't know where he was in 2017, but that's when my war with Essie Berry started. Okay. My war with Essie Berry ended, I want to say 2020, maybe 2021. It was over. I had defeated her. All her court cases were thrown out.
Okay.
And I showed everyone all of that stuff. And she'll keep bringing it up, and I'll keep showing people. That's not what that said.
Right.
Okay. And then eventually what Essie Berry did was Essie Berry stopped saying it was about only Steve Harvey and it was about her being bullied. Oh, they're bullying me. They're doing this. Well, weren't you bullying people? So how can you cry about being bullied if you're bullying people?
Exactly. That's what these people doing, crying. We done went on, built channels and everything, and they still talking.
What else do they have to do? Oh, Mookie, yeah, well, I'm gonna start talking about, I'm gonna have my religion. I'm gonna be talking about different religions and stuff. You can't pronounce half the words that you try to say.
They all got some problems.
What the fuck is Beskali? What Beskali? Beskali.
What was he trying to say?
Basically.
Oh my God. I cannot wait.
I mean, some of the things I sometimes I have a whole folder of Mookie audio, and sometimes when I just want a good laugh, I just start clicking them so I could hear him say certain words. What was that word he said? Oh, here's the audio here. I have them for false allegations. Allegations.
Let me play something for the audience. He just, that's and it's just I don't listen because they're a bunch of ignoramuses. They just make words up. They make shit up. They think they know the law. They just over there just, I can't stand it. I just can't. It just makes me sick to listen to them. It's just some ignorant, illiterate dummies. Just dummies. Hold on. I want to play something for them. Let's see if I could play it for the people. Y'all want to hear something? Hold on. Let's see. Hold on. Boogie, let me see if I could play this. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, he gone. He can't share the screen. Hold on. I think I got
You have a speaker?
Yeah, you know what? Let me go get my Bluetooth. Hold on.
All right. Well, Pito Lou does this one thing when it comes to Corky and Mookie. Now, he'll run over there and tell them that we're talking about them, especially me.
Okay, I got
He'll
it.
run over there and say, the clown been talking about you. Now, those dummies don't go and actually listen to whatever he's saying. Like, he doesn't give them a video. He just says that we're talking about them. That gets them all hyped up. And then they allow him to come up there and do his videos because they think that we were talking about them. But there's
Right.
no proof.
Mookie fall for that dumbass shit all the time. He never have receipts. They just like fools.
Yeah, their receipts are playing unspoken videos. And I was like, that's not receipts. That's just somebody talking. Where's the audio? Where's the paperwork? Right. I mean, if I was stalking somebody, I would have police reports, right?
I'm not going to put no statement validation on it because I don't know. You know what I'm saying? He said that he was charged for rape before. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all hear that?
Play it again from the beginning.
All right.
St. Louis. You know what I mean? I'm not going to put no statement validation on it.
Oh, shit. Sorry. I'm going to play it again, y'all. Listen, this is Tony Harvin. Hold on. Let's go.
St. Louis. You know what I mean? I'm not going to put no statement validation on it because I don't know. You know what I'm saying? He said that he was charged for rape before. You know what I'm saying?
He was charged with rape before. Let's one more time.
St. Louis. You know what I mean? I'm not going to put no statement validation on it because I don't know. You know what I'm saying? He said that he was charged for rape before. You know what I'm saying?
Remember, but this is a guy talking to Tony Harvin from the chat, and the guy says he told them this. They didn't go look for it. They didn't go find this. Ugh. That Pito Lou told them that he had been charged with rape before. And the reason that they were talking to him is because he was begging them for money. So these people were talking to him, were actually talking to Pito Lou to give him some money. And then he started telling them his whole life story, I guess, while they were going to give them money. And one thing that they all got mad about is Pito Lou would not tell them his name.
Right. And we got him saying his name too.
So Tony Harvin later goes on in that video, and the guy goes, yes, the reason my wife started looking strange at him is because his Cash App was called Dog Lover 77, right? But then Tony Harvin breaks in and goes, wait a minute, did he have a dog's picture as his avatar? And the guy said, yes. And I showed the avatar that Pito Lou used for his Cash App, the Carl Bentley Cash App. But at that time, he was calling himself Dog Lover 77. And then people stopped giving him money because Dog Lover 77 wasn't his name. So that's when he changed it to Carl Bentley. Remember, we've heard that name before, haven't we? Because No Love showed a Cash App for $500 to Carl Bentley.
Yeah.
Okay. And then when that guy Tony Harvin's thing was explaining what Pito Lou was doing to him, he changed the name to St. Louis.
Yep. Trying to escape. Like he changed the name now. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, every other week. Then he uses that because, so YouTube has this thing where you can change your name every 2 weeks, right? He does it. Every 2 weeks he changes his name. Okay? Because it keeps people from being able to type in the old name. But if you have the link already, it will take you to the new page. Doesn't matter what you change it to. If you have the old link, it will take you to the new page, the new name. But he does that because every time we crack him, every time we pop him, he changes the name.
We'll be seeing one today.
Yeah. We'll be seeing a new name soon.
Because he done got popped multiple times. And he gonna get popped on the 10th. We're gonna do a marathon.
So when have you talked to Tony Harbin?
Dove did right before he went on.
We got to get him to say yes, we could use his videos. I don't want Tony Harbin coming
He told Dove that we could.
Okay, good. Okay.
Yeah, he told Dove that we could.
Yeah.
He tired of that because they still like
they're still talking about him on Pedo Lou's Jason page. He's always putting up stuff about Tony Harbin. So every time if we mention Tony Harbin, he comes back with something bad about Tony Harbin.
Mm-hmm.
But
that shit made a costume. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, that video that I found today, right? Talks about Pedo Lou threatening to go to that guy's town.
Yeah.
You better pay me. You better pay me my $10,000. You got 2 weeks, because if I show up, you ain't gonna like it. Like, what?
He laughed at him.
Yeah. And Tony Harbin's like, look, I gave y'all my address. Come on down. But he kept, in that video, he kept saying, look, you a grown damn man. Go get a job.
Let's play it. Let's play it, shall we?
Go ahead.
Go
ahead.
Let's play it. Let me go to your channel. Yeah, we're gonna play this today. Hold on. Sick of these losers.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, what's wrong, Doug?
Oh man, I just bought this truck, man.
You sound funny. You sound funny. Drop down and come back up.
Can y'all hear me now?
No, it sound broken up. Like, can y'all like static in the back?
Can y'all hear us now?
We can hear y'all, but y'all sound staticky.
All right. I'm like way over happy. Can y'all hear us now?
It sound bad.
All right, y'all good? I'm finna start rolling. Can y'all hear me now?
No. It sounds bad, like staticky. All right, I got it, True. Hold on, I'm going to play this shit. Hold on. That's Tony Harbin. Let me connect it to the Bluetooth. Hold on. Is it connected? Yep, let's go. Now, y'all, hold on. Let me take that back. That's a motherfucking, what y'all hear in the background? Ooh, ooh. That's a 60-something-year-old fucking man doing that shit on the internet. They got 1 foot in a motherfucking grave and 1 boob. And he's uncircumcised. Ask me how I know. He done dropped his camera multiple times in that motherfucking nasty ass house. Shut the fuck up, Oracle. You sound staticky. You sound staticky.
Shut it down, okay?
All right. Wait, let us play this one thing real quick.
Okay, go ahead. I'm gonna mute my mic.
All right, let me play. Go mute it.
When you shut it down, just shut it down, okay?
I can't shut it down. But we'll get off.
Done, I don't know.
Tony Harbin exposes what we already knew about Pedo Lou. The video I'm using is 3 years old.
But this is a fellow who states that he's homeless and whatnot. And, I got nothing against people who are that way. We all grown adults. You can go out there and get a job or a career, whatever the case may be. But listen, I'm not going to feel sorry for somebody who, in my opinion, it seems like you don't want to work in general. I mean, hey, man, if you claim to be homeless and whatnot, listen, go out there and get a job, man. You understand that? If you're a man, listen, all these jobs out there and whatnot and stuff like that. Listen, I ain't gonna feel sorry for no grown man living in a car with a stink dog, man. I'm not gonna feel sorry for that. You understand that?
What? I need everyone to listen to this carefully, to what Tony Harbin is saying about Pedo Lou.
St. Louis, You know what I mean? I'm not gonna put no stamp and validation on it because I don't know. You know what I'm saying? He said that he was charged for rape before. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Did you hear that? Rewind it if you need to. Let's listen as Tony Harvin exposes Pedolu's many troll accounts.
St. Louis could join us on any one of his puppets. The link is in the chat room for you to click and for you to join this video. You know what I'm saying? Any St. Louis puppets in here, you know, who are blocked, that we can't see your chats. I'll put the link in there that you can click and join this video.
Now pay attention to what Tony Harvin is about to say.
He says, Dan Torelli says, my wife looked him up because the Cash App name he used was Dog Lover 777. Hey, Dan Torelli, was it a dog as his default picture?
Bingo. There it is right there.
Juice WRLD says, how does one have a nice cell phone without a job? Asking people for money. Some people hustle is, okay, let me see what I can get out of this person. You know, let me come up with the sob story that I'm homeless, I don't have this, I don't have that. And you know what I mean? Some people are real clever and real crafty with words to get money out of people.
Wherever Pedolu goes, drama follows. Listen.
Dan says before he got there, was never no drama before. And yep, you're right.
Bingo. So this motherfucker been trolling on YouTube for fucking years, begging for cash apps. This motherfucking bum ass rotten mouth nigga was running around YouTube talking about this raggedy ass motherfucking dog was a human. Saying people was talking about his dead son. This is how much of a pathological liar and a narcissist this rotten mouth bitch is. Make sure y'all tune in on the 10th, because soon as they hit the live button on me, I'm hitting it on them, and we're going to stay on for hours. We're going to do a motherfucking marathon. We're going to run those numbers up because there's multiple videos about this stink ass pedo that's out there, and we got receipts. Paperwork party. And guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to post his picture on my community wall for all to see, and then I'll remove it. But I need y'all to see what the fuck he look like. He look like he's sound. All right, I'm out, y'all. All right, Boogie, I'll see you in a minute.
All right.
All right, gang, we're going to shut it down. I will contact everybody. Make sure y'all pay attention to the community post. And we out. Band-Aid gang.